Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the first ever episode 54 of Expansion Drive Podcast, your weekly source for all things nerdy, video games, theme parks, movies, TV, music, and sometimes a little wrestling. As always, except for last week, I'm your host, Mike Harrigan, with my friend to the left, at Blackman's Prime himself, America's favorite worst producer ever, Didi.
Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like a man.
Don't treat me like you know me.
Just treat me for who I am.
They're so lost right now. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
I love it.
Special guest this week, guys. Returning back to the show for a second time.
Hey, number two.
Number two, right? Number two. Miss Olivia Marchinke.
Yes. Oh my
See?
God.
I said it correctly.
He got it.
Said it right.
That's special.
It's just it's something that you stage in your head. Marchinke.
Ugh.
Something
Don't
fun.
say it like
Marchinke.
Oh God. Thank you.
Now, Natalie, I do not know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm not going to try and butcher it. But Natalie
Olynick.
Olynick. Okay.
Hi.
Olynick, like correct. Alyssa Olynic from the SeaWorld of Alex Mack?
I don't know.
LLOLY.
We're showing our age. I think they're much younger than us, Didi.
Stop it.
But of course, you may know these ladies from the Attractions YouTube channel, from As Dreamers Do.
Hey.
Yay!
It's
Yay.
me.
20th of every month, everybody.
I didn't butcher it. I didn't say the dreamers and doers like I usually do.
Oh gosh.
Every single time I say the same thing. So I apologize.
He's just
Nailed
bragging.
it.
He's just bragging because he won the award.
I did win that award.
Sure.
Do they still do that? The Dreamers and Doers Award, the Mickey thing? No.
Not that I know of.
Like when I was in high school, like everybody, like you had to apply.
Is it like
Yeah.
an Orlando thing or a
I don't know.
nationwide?
I don't know. Well, Disney sponsored it. That's why everyone wanted to do it.
Yeah, because you got like a whole like certificate, and then like I think you got tickets to the park or
Yeah.
whatever.
If
Yeah.
it's like an Orlando
Sounds
thing,
like an Orlando
we didn't
thing.
grow up
Maybe.
here,
From New
so-
Jersey.
Woo.
Oh, you're from Jersey.
Wait. North Jersey or South Jersey?
North Jersey.
No.
She's from North Jersey.
So I'm from Philly, so I you know.
Maddie's from Central Jersey, but people are.
That's close. It's close
Jersey.
enough. It's
See,
close enough.
some people don't believe in Central Jersey.
So Maddie's actually over here to the right, so you can't see her, but she's.
It's okay. She's the Central Jersey.
But yeah, we well, first off, I'd like to thank MEI Travel, Mouse Fan Travel, and Universal Fan Travel for sponsoring the show each and every week. They, of course, are your go-to source for all things Disney, Universal, and cruises.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for that. If you reach out to them, they're going to give you a great quote for free with no obligation.
None.
Just like Banks did. He's going out to France in a few weeks, right?
So exciting.
Craziness. Just reach out to them, MEITravel.com, MassFanTravel.com, and UniversalFanTravel.com. They're going to help you out with everything that you possibly want. And, of course, we're here at Give Kids World Village. They are gracious enough to allow us to record the podcast here, and, of course, also the attraction show here. But they actually have a cool little deal going on right now. I'm going to tell you guys about this. It's called, it's Behind the Themes Tour. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So, on the Behind the Themes tour, you'll get an exclusive look at the cutting-edge technologies found in Orlando's theme parks and theme parks around the world. Discover how your favorite rides are created and built. Explore the artistic and mechanical wizardry behind the most exciting attractions on Earth. Behind the Themes is your chance to see firsthand how theme park magic becomes real. And all ticket sales help Give Kids the World Village provide dream vacations for critically ill children and their families. So they actually have 3 different tours set up right now. Saturday, June 30th, you're going to be able to go to Sally Corporation in Jacksonville. On Tuesday, August 21st, you're going to go to Bob's Space Racers over in Daytona. And then Saturday, September 15th, you're going to be going over to Skyline Attractions over in, of course, in Orlando. So if you guys want to help out Give Kids World and you want to learn a little bit more about the attractions in the area and across the world, reach out to them. It's going to be right there on givekidsworld.com or no, what is it? .org. I don't have it on here.
It's probably .org.
Yeah. But the tickets are $50 a piece, really cheap, and it all goes to a great cause. So check that out. Matter of fact, I think there's even going to be a link right there on Attractions Magazine website as well, so you can check that out. But of course, everybody knows what we were doing, last week.
Yeah.
We did some Disneyland. We'll be talking about that later. But what is good in the life of Natalie and Olivia?
Natalie, go first.
What, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's good? What have you been up to lately? Is there anything fun going on in your life right now?
I had work today.
That's fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Not fun.
Do you want to talk about where you're working?
I work at Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe in the
Really?
Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
What is delicious is one of my favorite quick service restaurants in the theme park.
It's great. It's super busy.
Always.
All the time. Today I was actually at Tortuga, which is dead.
It was actually open?
I was going to say,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's-
you rarely ever see it open.
But you can get turkey legs there.
Oh, no. What? No.
They're not emu legs.
No, but they always smell delicious, but then you try and eat them, and they're the most disgusting,
No?
greasy mess. I hate it.
I want
I think
everyone.
they taste like ham.
I want everyone at home right
Festival,
now
then.
to boo this man. Boo! I love me them turkey legs.
Do they still do like the sheriff or whatever it is of the day?
Oh,
Do
absolutely.
they?
I've done it a couple of times.
Awesome.
It's super fun. We go around ringing the bells and everything.
Do you remember when Gavin was doing that?
Oh, that was actually a gimmick.
Yeah, I can't remember if we did it for the vlog or not. I can't remember.
No, I want to say it was. No, I think it was for the.
I think,
no,
and
it
I think it might have been before the vlog.
Before the
Like when
vlog.
we first got Disney passes, it was me, my wife, and Gavin, my son, and he was young at the time, and we were just sitting inside, eating or whatever. I think I had my Orlando City jersey on, and that's what caught somebody's attention. And they're like, "Hey, buddy, you want to be a sheriff or whatever it was?" And he's like, "Yeah." And his favorite part was ringing the bell or whatever it was.
Ringing the bells. They give certificates. You get a free slushie. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they love it. So, anything else? So, what are you doing fun-wise besides work? Movies? Are you doing the theme park stuff right now?
We watch Family Feud every night at 5 p.m.
We watch a lot of Family Feud.
So you guys all live together?
Yes,
All of
we
us
do
live
all live
together.
together.
Really?
Can you imagine?
All of the dreamers.
This is our very
Wait,
first.
all the dreamers live together?
Yes, all
together.
4 of us.
I didn't know that.
Can you imagine?
How much do you guys want to kill each other?
Oh,
we
no.
we're best friends. Actually, we're best friends. It's our very first summer living here.
Okay.
Because usually we have to go home because of school, but
Yeah.
we have
Really?
our own place now. We can stay here for the summer all the time. It's very exciting.
Nice.
She got a job at SeaWorld.
Oh.
What's gonna be?
I'm sorry. It was a big deal and I
Breaking
ruined
news!
it.
Breaking news!
You know, we all have
breaking.
to start somewhere.
Hey, we have friends that work at SeaWorld. Our friend
Yeah.
Natalie works there.
I've
Yeah.
had 2 days of training so far.
What are you doing over there?
Mako.
Oh.
I'm very excited. Like when I launched the coaster for the first time, I wanted to cry. I'm so happy.
You finally made it.
Yeah, I've
I got to press the button.
I've just always wanted to work at a theme park.
Really?
So absolutely. And so I'm answering guest questions and being generally delightful. And my trainer's like, "You're really good at this." I'm like, "I've been waiting for years to do this." So
I've been
thanks.
training my whole life.
So were you not a CP before?
No,
No.
this is my very first time working at a theme park
So what brought
Really?
you down to Orlando?
because I want to work in this industry.
But before you weren't working at all. You just were
Well,
just at
you
the
know,
parks.
No.
Wow.
My
I always
first
thought
job
you were
was-
CP before.
I'm actually the only one who works in Walt Disney World.
Wait a minute, Maddie, you don't work there either?
Maddie does not have a job.
Oh. How you paying that rent? How you paying
Oh,
All right, switch subject. All right, let's start subject.
And Ava also does not. She works in a movie production.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
Yeah,
not
she was
paid
actually going to
or
come.
anything.
Yeah, she was going to come tonight too. She was talking about that she's doing
She's
some
filming,
movie or
yeah.
whatever. So she'll be on next week.
Very
Oh,
exciting.
filming.
stuff.
Oh.
Oh.
She's very excited about that. So that's nice.
It's really cool.
So excited about working at SeaWorld though.
You know, I'm so happy because dream come true working in a theme park.
Wow.
Step 1.
Step
so
1,
cool.
it's my very first step into the industry, and I'm very excited to be applying the things that I'm learning in school, in real life.
Would you want to do like management?
Well, when I get older, I want to be a designer
Oh, okay.
or like an entertainment director or creative director. So this is just a foot in the door.
Stepping
sort of
stone, yeah.
deal.
There you go.
I'm very excited.
So Didi,
Yeah.
what were you up to last week?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of went out of town somewhere. Don't want to say, you see? It's a little secret.
All right, we'll be talking about that a little bit later, and topic of the show, of course. But for now,
Oh, no.
let- I set you up. I threw up the volleyball, but
This is how long it's been.
it's been 2 weeks.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's go and get into the news.
I did the wrong
Was
music.
it the wrong one? Whatever. Oh my God, you're the worst. See, this is what we have to put up with each and every week.
okay.
Each
I
and
love
every
it.
week.
I have to live
It gives
with
it
these
personality.
people,
so.
and they have to live with me, so it's
love
okay.
you.
Oh,
So we
thank
have
you.
8 items on the list.
Not a baker's dozen.
So number 1, Thiago, or is it
Tiago.
Thiago wrote us on Twitter, and he says apparently there's been a new house announced for Halloween Horror Nights.
When? Today?
I don't know
I
if
think it was last week.
Yeah, I think it might have been last week.
Old
Because Trick or Treat Trick or Treat,
Trick or treat.
just Trick or Treat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Was announced as a maze for Hollywood or Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2018. Now, last year it was just a scare zone, right?
Yeah, it's just a scare zone.
Well, Trick or Treat is the latest film to be announced as a haunted house for this year's Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Orlando Resort. This new maze will dare guests to follow the rules of Halloween or suffer the dire consequences. Based on the cult favorite film directed by Michael Daugherty, the Trick or Treat maze will take guests to Warren Valley, Ohio on Halloween night to celebrate the holiday's darkest traditions. Some of the anthology film's most iconic scenes will be recreated and will invite the bravest of guests to delve into the secrets of this suburban town. Guests traveling through the maze will experience some of the film's most grisly scenes and come face to face with familiar characters. Thrill seekers will travel through Mr. Krieg's house. Mr. Krieg?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Krieg, he's cool.
Watch college students transform into bloodthirsty werewolves, as well as encounter Sam, the spirit of Halloween.
Good old Sam.
Yeah, good old Sam, who punishes those who break the rules of the haunted holiday. This is the third maze to be announced for this year's event at Universal Orlando Resort, and the second intellectual property maze to be announced for both Universal Orlando and Universal Studios Hollywood. More details on this year's event at both parks will be released in the coming months. Didi, you're excited about this?
Stoked. I'm very stoked.
Is the movie that good?
Bro, it's my favorite. It took over A Cabin in the Woods. It's my favorite Halloween movie of all time.
Wow. Now, are you ladies Halloween Horror Nights fans?
No.
Well, you know.
Oh, what?
We're all very scared babies.
I actually knew the answer to this because we're all in that messenger thing.
Yeah.
And I think you guys were invited to go check out. Was it Howl Scream or
It was
whatever?
Howl Scream
Yeah.
over at
I
Gardens.
can appreciate the artistic and operation side of it, but if you want me to go, I might go into the scare zones.
but
not
that how
the
the
houses.
mazes
But,
are.
that's the best part.
Do you guys realize how many views you would get if you had
my
a scare
gosh.
cam on?
You really would. Like,
Maddie loves Stranger Things, and she really
She's
wants
a
to go check that out, but she
nerd.
could not handle it. I'm calling it right now. When I first read this, I was like, "Oh, trick or treating," but then, no, just another scary
We're
place.
gonna go get candy at the Mummy.
We don't when the scare zone was announced last year. We were researching about it, and the three of us don't usually do scary movies. I think Ava does, right? But we were researching about the movie, and we were like, oh, this actually sounds like a scary movie that we could watch because it seemed like little vignettes.
Didi's really excited for the
Not
audio
too,
listeners.
too horrible and not too scary for babies with small hearts like us. But we've yet to watch it. Maybe this year.
come on.
I think we established that I'm not a movie person in general.
She doesn't watch
So,
entire movies.
If I
It's just still the funniest thing that Hollywood Studios, her favorite park,
Yeah,
but
I
yet
know, I
no
know.
movies.
I know.
Her favorite park has really become Animal Kingdom.
Well,
because she likes the
Oh, you're
dinos.
cheating on Hollywood Studios?
well,
This
here's
is
the thing.
Dinoland.
Yeah, we do know your affection for the Dino Land.
yeah.
Are you going to be okay with the change?
You hush your
Oh
mouth.
my
We're
gosh.
not going to talk
Is that-
about
We
it.
had a
that's-
whole thing when
is
that
that
was
this week?
announced. When they put up the walls, we had a whole.
So it's real. It's really happening.
Yeah, it's like the Donald Duck thing.
Good riddance.
Well, I'm not getting rid of it. This is just like a little
It's like-
overlay.
yeah.
And it's fine. Everything's great.
They're just throwing in a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
Because
as
they don't
long as
have
it's-
Camp Minnie Mickey anymore.
No,
they need
wait,
someone for the kids to meet, so they're gonna meet
You know what? Just
Launchpad McQuack at the.
Really? Launchpad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Launchpad,
he's
yeah.
gonna be at the garage.
Scrooge.
Bro.
Scrooge
Yeah, it's like
McDuck.
all the DuckTales people.
I
yeah.
love it. I'm a big fan, but
You know,
Oh, I'm so hyped for that.
It's fine. Don't even worry about
Is it this week or next week that
I
it's
have
just open?
no idea.
I know it's soon. Yeah, I
feel
can't
like
remember
it's
when.
on the Galactic Nights weekend, which is this
I don't know.
weekend.
This
Okay,
weekend.
yeah, so this weekend. Yeah,
I know
'cause
the
Galactic Nights
25th
is
is
Thursday, right?
27th.
Yeah.
Galactic Nights
Sunday.
is Sunday.
Oh, Sunday?
It's
We're
Sunday?
going.
You're
thought it
going?
was like
Yeah, we got tickets. We're dressing up. It's gonna be great.
Everything is gonna be.
Is there going to be any celebrities or anything?
Chewie's there.
Oh,
Warwick
yeah.
Davis.
The new Chewie?
The
Yeah,
seventh
the new Chewie.
sister.
Yeah. What's that?
The voice of Ahsoka Tano.
Ashley Johnson. Oh, no, not Ashley Johnson.
yeah,
Ashley
Ashley
Eckstein. Eckstein.
Oh, okay.
She is legitimately the nicest celebrity you will ever
Aw,
meet.
that's wonderful.
She's the one that designs all her
Yeah,
universe
yeah.
stuff and
Maddie's
everything.
a
Yes.
big
Yeah.
fan.
Maddie's wearing her universe jacket right now,
Yeah. Yeah, we've met her.
but she's
twice
not on
or
camera,
three-
so who cares?
I think we met her either 2 or 3 times. It's funny because she actually remembers us each time we go up there.
that's
Like
so
the second
nice.
time, I think I told you about it before. When we met her
Yeah.
again, back when they still had like the Watto's Grotto in the back of Hollywood Studios,
Mm-hmm.
and we walked up and she's like, "Kerrigan's." I'm like,
Oh my goodness!
"How do you remember?" She says,
special
"Oh, I
is
was
that?
stalking your Instagram." I'm like, What? Excuse me? Why?
Why? That's really special.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, she's legitimately like the nicest celebrity
that's
ever.
wonderful.
Yeah. 25th is when
Same
it-
day as the incredible summer parties. Which I'm not
that's
looking
right.
forward to.
Yeah.
Does Guardians start the same day too?
Isn't
Wow.
that when Solo comes out?
Yeah, the Solo comes out the 25th.
25th
Yeah.
is a big day.
Yeah.
It's like
MegaCon.
a Thursday.
Yeah, and MegaCon.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness.
Everything's happening this week.
Busy weekend.
Catch me in Dinoland, USA.
It's also Memorial Day weekend.
Kids.
Yeah, I forgot I'm off Monday. I totally forgot.
Lucky.
Sorry.
Wait, am I off Monday?
I think I'm off Monday, which is shocking because it's probably going to be really
It's because they don't want to pay you that holiday pay. That's all
That's
it
true.
is.
Yeah.
Working Saturday.
So we were talking about SeaWorld earlier. Number 2, SeaWorld Orlando to offer free beer all summer long.
I'm
for
there
guests.
every single day,
Say
all
hi.
summer long.
Go check out Mako.
Check
Say
out
hi to
Mako,
Olivia.
but don't throw up on my coaster, please.
After your 2 7-ounce beers, do not throw up on Mako.
Don't want any extra Signal 92s this summer, please.
So starting this past Friday, May 18th, SeaWorld Orlando will offer free beer to park guests all summer long. The free beers will be available at the park from May 18th through September 2nd, 2018, from 10:30 a.m. Ooh, that's early for some beers. To 1 hour before the park closes. Guests aged 21 and older will be welcome to up to 2 complimentary 7-ounce domestic or seasonal beers per visit. Available at Mama's Pretzel Kitchen Patio. Oh, that's a tiny place to get those free beers. That place is gonna be crazy. SeaWorld will rotate beer offerings throughout the summer, kicking things off with their very own Mako Red Ale. Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, Yuengling, and more will also be available throughout the summer. Park guests will also be invited to enjoy Happy Hour at SeaWorld, starting daily at 4 p.m. Happy Hour will feature buy one, get one free offers on all drink and food items. Oh,
What?
dude, I think I'll get my SeaWorld pass again. Sharks Underwater Grill Bar and Flame Craft Bar. Both locations offer a variety of craft and domestic beers, mixed drinks, and shareable bites. In addition, guests who purchase any pin from the SeaWorld pin trading location during Happy Hour will receive a free lanyard with their purchase.
Okay, so the beers they offer is really disgusting,
Oh no.
but
do
it's
you mean?
free. So I'm.
What's this guy? Like all those beers? You don't like Yuengling?
Oh no! Ew.
What beer are you wanting?
The only beer I'll drink is Heineken.
So like the most basic of.
The basic beer is Bud Light.
Yeah, but Heineken I don't think is really any better.
It's so much better. It's not water.
What are you oh god, get out of here.
But the BOGO.
you sure you're not white? You sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive. But you should get a SeaWorld pass because it's only like there's no down payment and it's only like $12 a month.
Yeah, we had it for the longest time. I think we had passes for like 5 years or whatever. But then once we got Disney, we just stopped going. We're just like,
I get
Isn't
it.
that always the way?
yeah.
That's
I
usually
mean, I
it.
love SeaWorld. Don't get me wrong. It's just that we did it over and over and over again. And there's only so much you can do. Now, once I think the Sesame Street area opens up, and then even what's the whatever the water ride.
Infinity Falls.
There you go. Yeah, whenever that opens up too, and when they finally get rid of the simulator ride over there,
Oh, thank goodness. What is that called? I forgot. The
Wild Arctic.
Wild Arctic.
Oh, it's so
So
bad.
bad.
What is that?
It's like it's like Star Tours
But worse.
basically.
Oh, but
except
bad.
not.
The screen is
good.
horrible. It's not HD at all. It's only good when they're doing Christmas time, and it's the
Wild Panda Express.
No,
The Polar.
You're hungry, aren't you?
I am the Polar Express.
No, I think I want to get that for dinner now. It's right up the road. That delicious orange chicken. But yeah, like I love SeaWorld. Like there's something special. Like I could walk around SeaWorld and be perfectly content. It's like an Epcot thing for me.
It is.
Yeah, like I don't even have to do anything. I can just go look at the animals or whatever and be like, all right, yeah, I had a good time. Especially with free beer coming back again.
Hello.
Now you
hey.
can drink much cheaper than Epcot.
Oh my gosh.
Epcot's not that bad. Well,
It depends.
it adds
yeah.
up. Yeah. Do you ladies like SeaWorld at all? Well,
I have
obviously
never
not.
been to SeaWorld
Ever
in my life.
You know, I have this friend that could probably get you into the park.
Well, I mean,
I think she works at Mako.
She doesn't.
She's talking about you, Olivia.
Honey, I know. She doesn't like fish.
don't like
fish.
Oh, I hate
She's-
fish.
she's
Wait,
not
wait,
gonna
wait.
do that.
As in, like,
They
the
scare me.
They
They're
scare
scary.
her?
I don't
Oh.
like fish.
So I'm
I
like,
don't know.
oh, come
Wait,
to
I don't know.
SeaWorld, and she's like,
They bother me.
what about mammals who swim?
No, I love them.
dolphins?
Yeah, I've swum with dolphins before. It was really cool.
And
I don't
like-
see. I don't like going to see the dolphins
What?
because
They're
they're
so
all
nice.
they're always sword fighting. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like when it's like two guys, that's they're having, yeah, Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah,
It's okay,
yeah.
it's
that,
okay.
That's it. Just like they're always like, and it's always really awkward because I have the kids with us. I'm like, oh, let's go this way. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think she might come.
I mean, I'll ride Mako.
The rides are fun.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Mako's like legit one of my favorite rides in
It is.
Orlando.
I get to test it in the morning.
So if I go to SeaWorld and I'd be like, hey, I know Olivia, you can give me a fast pass?
No,
Like,
I
do you-
can't do that.
No.
Do they have fast pass?
We call it quick queue.
Quick queue, yeah.
Just don't do it for Kraken. Oh.
No, well, they I think they have the option now. Like, you don't have to do like the whole thing or whatever now.
How's that going to
The
work?
virtual queue thing.
Oh,
They took that away, right?
The virtual reality?
yeah. Kraken's not VR right now.
At all?
Oh,
Thank God.
Yeah, no, it's leash right now rather than unleashed.
Oh, that's fine because like I
That's what
love
they said.
Kraken, but like once they
That's
did
what
the
they-
VR
that's
thing,
what they
it's
told
just
me.
Wait, they legit told you.
Yeah, they were like,
leash?
Kraken is leashed right
Oh,
now. And we're like,
It has the dog collar on. Yeah. Oh yeah, the VR Kraken. It was not so good.
That was
not so good.
That was definitely a buzz your girlfriend moment.
So do you have music ready for this one? Before I
do.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Well, no, wait, let me start talking about it first. So number 3, concerts are announced for the 2018 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So the lineup has officially been announced for this year's Eat to the Beat concert series at Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival.
Real quick, though.
This year's Eat. Oh, good.
I only did one band. I didn't do all of them.
Oh, I thought you did a couple or whatever.
Everyone. Well,
All right,
only
that's
did
fine.
one. Sorry.
All right, the Eat to the Beat features returning fan favorites like Boyz II Men, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and Hanson, as well as new serving acts including 98 Degrees, Mercy Me, Sheila E., and Torrin Wells.
Oh, Sheila E.
I don't know who Torrin Wells is though.
Who's that?
I
Do
don't
you know
know who
Torn? Is that a? I figured that was like a millennial thing.
I mean, it might be. I just don't listen to millennial music.
Oh, okay.
In your face, Didi.
Man.
In your face.
I mean,
God.
I don't mean to sound like a hipster, but I really do listen to like 40s big band music.
You sound like such a hipster.
I
but,
don't
like,
want to.
Have you hung out with Britney recently?
No.
You probably
Does she
should.
do the same
You
thing?
probably should.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's normal in our home now.
Yeah.
Do you go to the Edison a lot?
No, we actually went to the Edison just to check it out for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it looks really cool. So probably
The music, you would dig the music because they do music like that, but it's like contemporary music as done, by the
Yeah.
big
That's
band
pretty
style or whatever.
quirky.
Yeah.
like Postmodern Jukebox, a guest in the lineup for the
And that's who Britney went crazy for when they were here last year. So they have acts. I'll just go run through. I won't go through the dates. So Blue October. Are you playing the 98 Degrees? Is that what you're playing?
I'm not actually.
Okay. So go ahead and play once you get to I get to that person.
Okay.
So Blue October, Tiffany, Mercy Me. That's a Christian band, right?
Yeah.
Glass Tiger. I don't know who that is. Torn Wells, Postmodern Jukebox, like Natalie was just talking about. Baha Men. Oh, come on. Who wants to
Ooh, let the dogs out. And then there's, can you move it like this? I can shake it like that.
That's the only 2 songs that they have, right?
There's another one actually. I remember. Do you remember Dead or Alive Volleyball?
Yeah.
They had a ton of songs on there.
Oh my
I
God.
loved them all.
So then you have Living Color. Come on, who doesn't love some Cult of Personality? That's the only song I know by them. Sheila E., Sugar Ray, which is actually really fun to see them live. David Cook. Oh, is that who you got? Oh,
I love Sugar. I go every year to see Sugar Ray.
They're great. They really are great.
So good.
David Cook, Jeffrey Osborne, Jim Belushi, and the Sacred Hearts, which I think I may actually want to go see Jim Belushi.
I go see that.
Everclear, Mark Wills, Air Supply, 98 Degrees, 38 Special, the Devin Allman Project. I'm not sure who that is.
Sure, that's one of the Allman Brothers.
Oh, maybe. Billy Ocean, Starship featuring Mickey Thomas, Hanson, Taylor Dane, Boyz II Men, The Hooters, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
She's going to go see Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
I like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
I love them too. They're so good.
Yeah, they're really
I like
good.
how they always close the whole thing.
How they close it? I
Like
never
as
actually
in
seen
they're
them.
always the last. Like they were always.
Oh,
the
you mean
last
like
act.
that, the last act or whatever?
Yeah,
But yeah, legit, like Sugar Ray, they're so good live there. Like,
they're so good.
Yeah.
They're so much fun.
yeah. The last time we saw them, they did. Oh gosh, I can't think of the. Oh, Unbelievable. They did a cover of Unbelievable. Like, you're so unbelievable. Oh,
Really?
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Just like
just
that.
like that. I sound just like them.
Oh.
But yeah, I love the Eat to the Beat. They're going
You
to some
ladies.
good shows. Do you
You
guys ever
ladies.
go out there to see any of the shows there?
Well, Ava and I went to see Little River Band for the vlog. Now we don't really know.
No,
who
that was
is.
for
for
Flower and Garden.
but same sort of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know who that was. so I texted my mom. I was like, you know who this band is? And she was like, yeah. And she didn't give me any more context. I was like, okay.
Oh, all right, thanks.
And like
Good
we
talk.
were like the only like people under maybe like 40 years old in the audience.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah, I know what
recording it
that's
for our vlog. And the dude, he's like, we're going to take it back to 1978. And I go, woo! Because I'm real into the 70s. And he's like, remember that year? I was like,
It was only 30 years before I was born. You know?
That's the extent of my experience with the concerts at Epcot.
No,
We went to
oh, good.
what's I don't remember his name. The Eye of the Tiger. What's that?
Survivor?
Survivor, yeah.
You
Ava and I saw that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Did he do Burning Heart? It's a burning heart. I don't know. Oh man.
I was really focused on Eye of the Tiger.
Did people actually stand up and start like kind of like warming up a little bit? Like,
old,
kinda,
like old white man dancing.
Ready to start,
Punch in the air.
Oh, come on, Rocky. Come on. It's
Rocky, come on.
Come on.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
Probably
First
gonna
one.
check out Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Yeah.
I try to go I try to see them every year too.
You see Boys to Men every year, too.
Every year. With Natalie, we go on our bro date. She's a bro.
So number 4, the Lego Movie 2 title and logo has been revealed. Have you guys? Did you guys see the original Lego movie?
Olivia has
loved
not.
the Lego.
You didn't even have to open my mouth.
Olivia, no, me and Maddie saw it together in theaters, and it was.
Really?
It's hilarious.
Oh no, wait, that was Lego Batman, but
That one's really good too, though.
Lego Batman was better, I think. But
Okay, yeah,
Lego Movie, yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. It's Chris Pratt. Everybody loves Chris Pratt. Come on.
Is it
That's
really?
Chris Pratt?
Yeah, it's Chris Pratt.
Why did I think it was somebody? What? Who did I think it was? Why did I think it was Will?
Will Arnett.
Yeah, why did I
That's
think it was
Batman.
That's Batman.
He's in both movies, but yeah, he's Batman.
Oh, okay.
Everything comes in black or really, really dark gray. Well, thank you.
Good job.
Shout out to season 5.
So the official title for the Lego Movie 2 has been revealed. The film's Twitter account shared the first look at the sequel's logo, which is now called the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
That's nice.
I just thought it was funny.
Very much in the vein
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
movie.
I just hope they kind of. I don't know, because I heard the last Lego movie wasn't that good. Was it Ninjago?
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah,
supposed to
but
be
I didn't
funny.
see that. Yeah,
It was
I
supposed
did
to be
not.
funny, but I heard it wasn't. It was
No.
like not good at all.
Well, I'm going to say you probably aren't the target audience for
Well-
the Lego Ninjago movie.
well, according to the trailer, we might have been because it's those super like over kids' heads jokes that
Really?
they make.
Almost
I mean,
like
the
a
same thing like with
SpongeBob.
yeah, it's almost like a SpongeBob thing where there's like
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of adult jokes, but just like kids are like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I don't really get
West.
that.
And then they'll watch the movie
I
20.
don't know.
They'll watch the movie 20 years down the road and be like, I got it. That's what it is.
That's really what I do with Ren and Snippy now. I'm like, oh, that's what they were talking about. Or Coming to America. We always
Coming
talk
to
about
America,
that.
yep.
Like,
Oh, I love that
I
movie.
didn't get that.
Yeah.
It's my favorite movie of all time.
We quote it
Lots of favorite
nonstop.
movies.
Yeah, we
Oh, I have a million.
Olivia, what's your favorite movie? Oh, I don't
We
know.
had this conversation last time at like Jurassic Park, remember? Jurassic
that's
Park
right.
is like my thing.
Female Ghostbusters.
I do like the, what was it, 2016?
I don't know.
2016 Ghostbusters. I'm a big fan.
Kate
All right,
McKinnon.
we're gonna move on. To I mean, it was okay.
I, too.
but
It's a
it-
special movie.
No, we're-
Move on.
yeah, it's all right.
It's better than Ghostbusters 2.
What?
Oh no! I'm sorry. I
Off the
take it
podcast.
back.
Off
Let's
the
go
podcast.
ahead and
Off the
shut
podcast.
that.
I take it
Yeah.
back.
can of
I'm so
worms that we
sorry.
just opened.
Off the podcast.
Never mind.
I take it back.
Ooh.
Rewind.
Oh, but I wooed. So number 5, WWE Smackdown is headed to Fox in 2019.
Look at that.
Fox. While
Head
NBC
tiger.
Universal has decided to renew its contract with WWE for more Monday Night Raw, which will continue to stay on USA, Fox Sports and WWE are currently closing a massive 5-year deal for WWE Smackdown, which currently airs live on USA on Tuesdays, to shift to the Fox broadcast channel in October of 2019. Per a source from The Wrap, SmackDown will move to Fridays when the switch happens, though no word yet on if it will continue to be a live broadcast. Chances are likely that it won't be, since it's easier production and travel-wise for WWE to tape their shows on back-to-back nights. The deal is reportedly worth over $1 billion at around $205 million a year, according to THR. Holy crap.
Wow.
It's a big move going from cable TV to actual like broadcast television.
But is it going to be on Fox?
Yeah, they're saying like actual Fox. I know you guys have no say in this whatsoever.
We're just looking at each other
It's a huge deal. Like it's a massive deal for
huge deal.
Massive. Like it's
no, you're so right. I completely agree.
Because you're going to switch to the TV one day and you're going to be like, wow, wrestling's on. And everyone can watch it, not just people who are paying for it.
Oh, okay.
So
it's like
there's guys in underwear. Would that help?
It's
No.
What about guys in singlet underwear?
I say because Tori doesn't like the underwear. She likes the guys in like the boy shorts or
the
whatever.
boy shorts. What about the boy shorts or the pants? But I mean, good for them. I hope the product is SmackDown is the better show. But
do you think that they'll push this as the #1 show because of it being on like a broadcast channel?
They should, since it is the better show. I hope so. I know they won't.
In Vince's eyes, Raw was always the #1 show.
Yeah.
But do you think that could change because of it going to a broadcast station?
I don't think so. Because, I mean, do you think if they did... You remember when they moved to TNN?
Yeah.
I thought the product got worse when it went to TNN.
Yeah, but that was still cable, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that was just Spike before it was Spike. That was the country music channel or whatever.
Yeehaw!
All right, well...
day.
Sorry, I know you guys don't have a lot to talk about.
It's great to have something that you're passionate about.
I mean, not so much anymore. It's just like it's that big of a deal. Like
It's huge because it's on network TV, not just. So I mean,
it's just access to that much more people.
Oh, and then speaking of that, real quick, I know you guys don't like it, but like they now announced that pay-per-views are now going to be 4 hours long, and the big four are going to be 5 hours long.
That's so much. So many hours.
It's a lot of wrestling.
That's a lot.
Very intense.
It is.
Sweaty, probably.
I have the tiger. Look, how about that?
So number 6, Jake Gyllenhaal is up for a villain role in Spider-Man Homecoming sequel. Jake Gyllenhaal is reportedly in talks to star as a major villain in Spider-Man Homecoming, the sequel. Hollywood Reporter says Gyllenhaal would portray Mysterio, a never-before-used villain, if he joins the sequel's cast. In addition, Variety notes that the villain might not be alone, as Michael Keaton might return as Vulture as well in the Spider-Man follow-up starring Tom Holland as Peter Parker. Funnily enough, Gyllenhaal almost replaced Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man 2 after the latter actor tried to renegotiate. That obviously didn't come to pass. Plus, Gyllenhaal has recently been linked to a DC superhero, though he shot down rumors that he played Batman for director Matt Reeves. If Gyllenhaal does in fact play Mysterio, it'd be the first time in comic book movie... it'd be his first time in a big comic book movie. The Spider-Man Homecoming sequel is reportedly set to take place around the world and will see Peter Parker trying to go back to a normal life after Avengers 4.
So that means that's going to be the last time we're going to see Pete in whatchamacallit?
What?
Is that on?
You're good.
Oh, is that the last time we're going to see Pete in the Marvel movies? Like the MCU?
No, I don't think so. I think he'll continue to be in the MCU.
Oh, okay. Okay, just making sure.
Are you guys excited about this? Did you like Spider-Man?
Maddie more than anyone, but that's just...
She's freaking out over there about Tom Holland.
It's more about how cute Tom Holland is than about Spider-Man.
He's a beautiful young little lad.
I didn't know he was English.
Really? You had no idea?
He played Billy Elliot on the West End.
Ooh. Billy Elliot.
I don't know what that is.
That's London Broadway.
Wrestling and stuff.
Eye of the Tiger. Come on now.
But Spider-Man, you excited about that though?
You know, I need to know the title of Avengers 4. Because they kept saying, oh, it's a spoiler. But now I've seen Infinity War, so I need to know.
Well,
what is it?
But they also came out and said that it actually really doesn't matter that much, that they've kind of hyped up that name, and it really doesn't matter too much.
Well, I mean, just the fact that Spider-Man is having his Homecoming sequel means that everything that happened in Infinity War doesn't mean anything anyway.
I mean, we all kind of knew that because there's going to be a volume 3 of Guardians and
all those people. I went in there fully expecting my fave to die, and he didn't.
Who was your fave?
Oh, Captain America.
Okay.
110%.
I loved how they teased it, though.
Yeah, Thanos going to kill him.
Everyone thought that he was going to die, and
so
he
too.
was one of the only people who made it to the end.
By the way, sorry if we spoiled this for you. My bad.
Sorry, guys. Spoilers.
It's been 3 weeks. You'll be okay.
It was a big movie.
Yeah.
Huge.
If you didn't see by now, yeah, sorry.
So, Olivia, what did you think of the
even if
movie?
you haven't seen it.
Oh.
Did you see it?
Did you?
No.
Why do we have Maddie on the podcast?
I don't know why you invited me back because most of the time I'm like,
Movies.
I work at SeaWorld.
Most of the time, I'm like, movies.
Just movies.
So like it just has nothing for you whatsoever.
You
No?
know, if my friends care about it, then I care.
Oh,
Wait.
that's so nice.
So you haven't seen any of the Marvel movies?
Well, I've had to go for
Had
like,
to.
if my friends or
group.
other people are going, it's like, oh, I want to take you to see this. I'm like, yeah, okay, and then I'll sit through it and I'll be like, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And like if I see a funny post that's like about like Black Panther or something, I don't know what it means, but I'll screenshot it and send it to Ava. You know what I mean? And she gets a good laugh out of it. I swear to God.
Oh, oh gosh.
You know what I mean? I care about what my friends care about. So
Absolutely.
God, I wish I had friends like that.
Oh.
I know.
Maybe someday.
Listen.
Love you,
Jerk.
Didi.
What
Aw.
a jerk.
Let's see, number 7. Sorry, it's more movie stuff, Olivia.
You know what? It's
Yeah,
okay.
Listen.
But
this is about
Deadpool either, have you?
No.
Fuel.
So, Deadpool 2 director on why he's excited for the Fast and Furious spin-off.
Hello, let's go.
So, Natalie, if you don't know, Fast and Furious is the official movie franchise of the podcast.
It is the greatest series of
Have you
movies
ever
of all
seen
time.
Fast
I
and
have
Furious?
not seen it. Sorry.
The back of Vin Diesel's head
Yes.
is pretty hard to draw.
Oh, is that something you tried to...
Oh, God. It took me a second to understand what you're talking about. I forgot.
Cars also.
Cars too.
You did great. It looks great.
It
Very
looks good.
difficult
Yeah,
for
it
me.
looks
so I
very
was like,
good.
"Ugh."
Check it out. Header or profile
Yeah,
picture.
if you go
good.
to Attractions EXP on Twitter, it's
You can see the profile picture.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's
She has commissions.
Commissions are open at Echo Lake Art on Instagram. Please help me pay my rent.
I have no idea how you got Echo Lake Art, but man, you got one. Got a good one.
You mean
Like the name.
oh, I got
Like the name.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna have that?
Who else is that into
mean-
this
I mean,
small
like-
area of
I mean-
Disney's Hollywood Studios?
Well, oh, that's true. Yeah, I mean,
Nobody.
no one.
Just
no one,
me.
No one cares. about
Gertie the dinosaur is my best friend.
that. I didn't
Especially
even,
when there's no water inside that lake and you just see a floating tail. Just-
Wait a second.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There's a name for that dinosaur.
Her name is
my
Gertie.
goodness.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. She does a great
During
job.
Christmas
Yeah.
time, she's Santa Gertie, and they put us in.
Yeah.
It's based on an old cartoon
From like the 30s.
and California crazy architecture from California during the 50s.
You didn't know that for real?
There's
Oh.
a plaque.
Doom, 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 doom. I did not know.
And knowing is half the
the
battle.
battle. G.I. Joe.
So Deadpool 2 director David Leitch chatted with IGN about his upcoming Fast and Furious spin-off starring Dwayne Johnson's Hobbs and Jason Statham's Deckard Shaw.
Get hype.
Like
Those are the names of the
I hope it's
characters.
yes, he has been keeping busy with his latest film, Deadpool 2, hitting theaters this week. The movie is poised to make $350 million at the worldwide box office. He's also on board to direct an adaptation of Ubisoft's popular video game series, The Division, which he hopes will break the video game movie curse. But before Leitch attempts to end the dreaded curse, the director is gearing up for the Hobbs and Deckard Fast and Furious spin-off,
Oh.
scheduled to release on July 26, 2019.
This is gonna be the greatest movie of all time.
There are these buddy movies from the 80s and 90s, like I said, adding like Lethal Weapon and 48 Hours that really speak to me as a filmmaker. They're buddy movies, ones that made me want to be a filmmaker in the first place. So to see the chemistry that they, Johnson and Statham, had in the last Fast, and to see the potential that they could be, it was hard not to say yes and say, let's go do this.
Let's rock. I can't wait. I cannot wait. This movie is gonna be. Oh, it better be Impossible White Man. It has to be.
Well, he says it's actually going to be more grounded, so it may not be Impossible White Man. It may be more 48 Hours, compared to what the last Fast and Furious was.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Mega disappointed.
I mean, we got a year.
We do have a
We'll see
year.
what happens. Are you going to watch a trailer if a trailer comes out?
That's a hard one. I'm too nervous because I'd be nervous to see like if all the best parts
All right.
are in that. Because Fast and Furious, the whole movie's just phenomenal in every single way. So I could watch the trailers all day.
Yeah. See, you should watch.
Okay.
I mean, on the airplane home, I watched Fast and Furious 5.
Yeah, because they had what 5 and 7 on there, right?
Yeah, 5 and 7.
Oh, so good, so good, so good, so good.
You should watch it.
Number 8, Deadpool 2.
Supercharged. Sorry.
Hey, I actually like the ride. I'm one of the few people that actually
I
does
haven't been
like
on it yet.
I really like it. Well, I shouldn't say I really like it. I
Maybe you
enjoy
should
it.
Purchase your Universal Pass and we'll go. Okay.
No.
Yeah, get your
You're gonna go without me.
Get your pass.
Universal Day tomorrow, apparently. Let's go.
Universal Day.
Deadpool 2 debuted in first place at the domestic box office, dethroning Avengers Infinity War with an estimated $125 million. Are you playing the
this
Celine Dion song?
weekend.
Oh, okay.
I love you
Okay.
so much right now. Out of ashes. Oh, it's so good. While 20th Century Fox's sequel was previously projected to make $150 million, this song is killing me. In its opening weekend, estimates dropped throughout the weekend. After Saturday sales came in 40.5 million, below expectations of the 45 million or more for the day. Opening weekend estimates dropped to 125 million, Deadline reports.
Yikes.
Meanwhile, Avengers Infinity War surpassed Fury 7 to become the third highest grossing movie ever at the international box office. Globally, Infinity War is now the fourth highest grossing film ever and the biggest superhero film of all time, with a worldwide total of $1.8 billion. Oh my god. Here are the estimates for the top 5 at the North American box office for this 3-day weekend. So you had number 1, Deadpool 2 at $125 million, Avengers Infinity War at $28.7, Book Club at $12.5, Life of the Party at $7.7, and Breaking In at $6.5. Have you guys seen the video for the oh god, you just turned it down really fast. It freaked me out. The Celine Dion Deadpool music video. Have you guys seen this yet?
No, I don't think so.
Like she legitimately sings a song for Deadpool 2, and there's Deadpool
nice.
2 doing like ballet, I guess you could
Ballet,
say.
and then there's the flash dance
Oh
part.
god, it's so over the top. Did you guys see Deadpool 2 at all over the weekend?
no, not yet.
You haven't seen it?
You
I mean,
know, I'm-
Olivia's not going to see it.
That's, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
goes on.
I was just gonna let you answer your own question.
What'd you think of it?
I actually really liked it. I don't think I liked it as much as the first one, but I think I laughed more at this one.
Really?
Yeah, like there was like so many jokes that I was just dying at just because of how stupid funny it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I just chuckled a lot.
Did you like the cameos?
The cameos were good. It took me a minute to. I don't want to ruin it, but
Yeah.
there was one. I was like, was that? And then I was like, at the end. But I thought it was very okay. I thought it was a very okay movie.
Okay.
0.8 out of 2.
Why do you? Why, I saw you're doing this weird grade scale. Why are you doing it out of 2?
So there's a podcast I listen to called Admit To Podcast, and I thought it was a really neat idea. They do movies, and they essentially on a theme. They do 2 movies and compare it to a theme, and they just kind of review about it. And they rate it as a scale of 1 to 2.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's cool.
Because you either like it or you don't.
Quirky.
There you go.
But why don't you just say thumbs up or thumbs down?
Because like thumbs up or thumbs down, you like thumbs up means like you can like it, or thumbs down means like you can hate it. There's not really in between.
Oh.
Do you do thumbs in the middle? I don't like that thumbs in the middle. Roger Ebert and Roper did it, and what was it? Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, but it was Ebert and Roper, after Siskel died. Yeah.
Siskel died. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into Didi's.
Oh man, I was so ready for it too, man. But I'm sorry. My Get Hype news. Yep, this is the Get Hype news for this week. So sorry. And yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, get out of here! What are you
I
doing?
am so
He's
not
working
prepared
on
today.
it.
I don't know why. And I was so prepared 2 weeks ago for the year anniversary episode. But here we go. The Obamas signed a new deal with Netflix to be content creators for it, which is really, really cool.
Behind and in front of the camera.
Behind and in
That's
front.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be like Netflix said it'd be like fiction, nonfiction, whatever they want.
Cool.
They're gonna do it.
Black Panther 2, starring Barack Obama.
That'd be cool.
He's gonna be grandpa to
Grandpa to Chocoboy
yeah.
Tabama.
Sony announced today that the PS4 is in their final phase of their life cycle. And so more than likely around early 2021, we'll probably see the PlayStation 5, if they want to call it that.
Do you think it's going to be an actual 5, or do you think it's going to be like an Xbox One X type deal?
It has to be a 5. It has to be something different, like way different. 2 years after the Xbox One X? It has to be something way ridiculous, I think. Instagram finally added a mute button, so you can, yeah.
What do you mean
For all-
mute button?
For all of those, I'm not an Instagram person, but for all you people who are annoyed by pictures of just like a table that your friends like to post all the time, instead of unfollowing them, because apparently this was a problem, instead of unfollowing them, because you would just mute them so you don't see their posts anymore.
Oh, so it's like Twitter now. Because
Okay.
Twitter has that where you can like mute somebody where you don't show them up on their timeline or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I guess apparently the background was like people were ending friendships over it. Like, like MySpace top 8s.
Oh my god.
You did it.
How come I'm not in your top 8 anymore?
I was guilty
Wait,
of that.
do you guys remember MySpace?
I
Oh my god.
I
mean, I know what
Oh.
MySpace
We
is.
know of MySpace.
Oh,
I just didn't
we're
have
so
it.
old.
Mom didn't let me have any social media.
We're so old, Didi.
We are old farts.
So sorry.
Remember when you had
Nothing
a,
I can do about it.
then you actually end up having the top 16, top 32.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't make your other friends mad or whatever.
Yep.
It used to be. I actually really dug this. A lot of people hated it, but it used to be you have like a profile, song. So like as soon as somebody like loaded your profile, it would automatically play a song.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I did Dragon Force Fury of the Storm. That was mine. It was so dope. Man, I miss MySpace, man. It was so good. Why, Tom? Why?
It's Justin Timberlake's fault.
Man, screw that guy.
He bought it.
He bought it,
Yeah.
and then
Sure.
he ruined
He
it.
turned it into like a huge musical platform.
And it was not good.
Fool.
Resident Evil 7 is coming to the Switch,
Oh.
but you can only stream it.
Yeah, but it's only $20.
Is it?
Yeah, but
Not-
you have to stream it.
Yeah, you
So
can't
you
play
have to have like a
portable.
crazy good connection. So not at your house.
So lame. No, my house is fine now.
Oh, okay. You finally upgraded your speed, huh?
Yeah. It wasn't cheap, though. Epic announced that it's funding. Do you guys play Fortnite? You guys play video games at all? No?
Well, yes, but only when Ava wants to play like Mario Maker.
That counts.
Ava wants the Switch and she plays all those video games.
Ah.
She
All
spent,
those video
what,
games.
10
oh my
hours?
goodness, literally like 10 hours trying to beat one level of
And she
Mario
did it.
Maker. She did
But
it.
the timer like maxed out when it was done. and
I
it
hope
showed
this
her,
was
like, what-
recorded. I would have loved
Oh,
to
you know,
watch
she
that.
was.
Oh, there was one time
screaming.
she got so close and she missed the top and she was just jumping there and trying to figure out how to do it without dying. She couldn't do it.
She should totally Twitch.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Just the frustration of it all. Yeah, she probably get a lot of viewers.
It would not be family appropriate.
Oh no,
Oh.
None of them are.
Our
I'm
friend,
sure.
our friend Alyssa that comes on. Well, she hasn't been on a while because she's
Yeah.
been working or whatever. Yeah, she's not family appropriate, but
Yeah. It's funny, though.
yeah.
Epic announced that it's going to be funding competitive tournaments. Over $100 million
That's crazy.
has been invested in doing it, which is nuts.
Who would have thought Fortnite?
$100 million. Oh. Will Smith has been tapped to do the theme for the World Cup this year. Listen, getting jiggy with it. Miami. Wild Wild West.
And going straight to the wild, wild west.
Will Smith? Not the actor, the rapper.
Maddie
Yeah.
knows him.
There we go. We got one. Wild Wild
We're,
West.
we're all basically
Parents
the
just
same
don't
person, so it
understand.
counts. How dare you?
The best song he ever did. What was the best song?
Oh, getting jiggy with it.
No, Nightmare on My Street.
Oh, my street.
That video scared
see?
me, actually.
I know that one.
Yeah.
You do really?
From like a, Halloween mix.
Mix, yeah,
CD.
that's okay.
that
That
counts.
works.
That
That
counts.
works.
We'll
That
take it.
and Monster
I'm your
Mash.
DJ now, Princey.
Yeah,
God.
Now that's what I call Halloween kind of a deal.
It probably was on that mix.
Something like
Something.
that,
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Something you order at like 12 o'clock at night, on channel 17
You're
or
like,
something.
you
Do
dialed
you
it on-
like Halloween?
You know it.
Not buy one copy, you get two.
Give
You all
it
have to
a
do pay for shipping.
friend.
$8.95 shipping.
Yeah, more expensive for the shipping than it is for
Right?
the album.
So weird.
Do they still sell CDs?
They
Is CDs
do.
still a thing?
They do.
yeah.
Best Buy, I think, took them out of the stores, though, I think.
Yeah, I think
they
so.
did.
Yeah.
But yeah, they still do sell CDs.
Oh,
but vinyl's the new.
don't talk about Best Buy right now.
We have a record player.
Oh.
It doesn't
Rest in
work.
It
peace.
doesn't work.
Rest in peace, Gamers Club.
Do you guys really have a record player? I want a record player.
Yeah,
we got a record
We
player.
bought it at a thrift store for $20, and it's beautiful, but it doesn't have a belt and it doesn't have a needle. So, but
You can buy a belt
yeah,
and
you,
a needle,
you can,
and I'm gonna
she-
fix it.
She swears that she can fix
I can
it.
fix
but-
it. You just have to put a belt
And
on it.
we have
Sure.
records because I have records. I have the Who's Tommy. I have West Side Story, and she has some.
I have
records,
the
too.
best of Al Hurst.
So once we get our record player fixed,
Oh, this is great. Wow.
someday it'll work. The CD player and it works.
CD player
So we
works.
can
Listen to
listen to
CDs.
CDs.
Listen to the original Broadway cast recording of Cabaret.
Sure.
Fast and Furious.
I'm
The musical. I can't wait.
I am an
Yeah.
80-year-old man. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. Rest in peace to Best Buy Gamers Club, by the way.
So sad.
So lame. Nintendo registered the N64 trademark. So
N64 Mini coming.
yep, it's coming. What game would you want there to be on it?
Oh, they won't put it on there, but No Mercy. But I bought the 64 and No Mercy just to play it. So
What game? What you would have to be like a second party or a first party game probably, because I don't think they'll do like a third.
Ocarina of Time,
I can see them putting that and Majora's Mask on there.
maybe.
That's Legend of Zelda.
I know.
I'm impressed that you knew that.
I don't
Both of
live.
you
I
guys.
don't live under a big rock.
It's a small rock.
It's a
Small
small
rock.
It's a nice place.
It's on her foot, you know.
Pokemon Snap.
Oh please! Oh boy!
Do
I
you
would-
know what Pokemon Snap is? So you're basically on like a riverboat in an attraction, and you're taking pictures of Pokemon, and you're graded by how like well the photo is.
It's so dope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
you-
Nintendogs.
I play Nintendo.
Remember when you used to take pictures of your dog in Nintendo?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I thought you took care of your dog. Like,
also
Yeah,
take
that's the
photos
point.
of
Oh,
them.
they had little shows.
oh, wow.
You
Put your
could
dog in
breed
a
new
dog show?
dogs.
Oh.
What was this
No,
teaching
like-
children?
Wow.
Did you have to like meet up with other people in order to breed your dog?
No.
Or was it,
No,
okay.
you do it by yourself.
You just get like 2 of your dogs.
So what was the point of having the stylist then? Because I know I
Oh,
remember
no,
the commercial.
this is a family show. What are you doing?
You stop right there. You stop right there.
Listen. And that's it for my Get Hype news for this week.
Ooh. All right, so topic of the show.
Oh, come on, man. I knew it. I knew that was coming.
You should have been ready. Come on, what are you doing?
I'm always ready.
I'm excited.
And you like screwed that up too. Tots.
You know,
Topic of the show.
West Coast Tots.
So last week, of course, thankful. I thought you were gonna wait for this. We'll get back to that. We'll get back. Turn it down for now. All right. So, of course, last week, thank you to Banks for hosting the show for us last week. Because, of course, we were in California for the first time ever. It was great. So we went out to Disneyland. And have you guys been to Disneyland at all before?
Only Maddie.
has-
Only Maddie, of course. And she's camera shy.
I mean, you're gonna,
She wants to.
pop in.
She was
Oh, she's going to come over.
Why are you using my microphone?
She's not even gonna sit next to me. She went around the table.
She went around the table.
Hi. I love Disneyland.
So we went out
You're
to
good.
California Sunday. We arrived it was like noon or so, I guess it was.
No, their time was like 9 o'clock.
Yes, and actually, it was actually pretty early. And we stayed at a hotel, not on property, but actually around the corner. And it was cool because we were in walking distance.
Literally.
So it was like 10-minute walk from the actual hotel, and we went and just walked around downtown Disney at first. It's weird saying downtown Disney again, first off.
Downtown Disney.
Isn't it like Downtown Disney District?
is that
what it
is that
is?
the formal
I
name?
think that's the full title.
Oh, so all we saw was downtown Disney.
Yeah,
That's all we
like
saw.
Downtown Disney.
It's possible. I don't know.
And they did bag check at the entrance.
Yeah, which is cool because
It's great.
Yeah, I actually prefer everyone to get bag check and everyone to go through the metal detector and everything.
Which they should do here.
And then they also do that at the tram there. Like you don't do
Oh,
it
yeah.
at the park, you do it at the tram station, like where they actually have a garage that you park at, almost like Universal or whatever. So in order to get on the tram, you have to get your bag checked and go through the metal detector there. I'm like, oh, I like this. I wish World would do this.
Well,
Please
they do
this.
that sort of at Magic Kingdom because you get checked at the TTC now.
But
Yeah.
but I like that. It's like you're not even on the tram yet, and you're just you
yeah,
gotta get.
they
checked.
do a
Yeah.
legit like even like at the entrance. Which if you do go to downtown Disney, you have to pay $12 an hour, unless you
Yeah, only for downtown Disney.
Only for
because
downtown
you're
Disney.
not supposed to park there if you're going to the park itself.
Yeah.
It tells you. Yeah. Was it $12
It's
or
for
$15?
night
$12 an hour.
Yeah, $12 an hour. Yeah, 5 hours maximum or something like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was expensive.
But
Oh, yeah. So, well, even when we did, we were off property, but it was still like 10-15 minute
Stupid.
walk. It was mad easy for us to get there. Make sure if you are talking into that.
Hi.
No,
There you
we
go.
don't want to hear you.
And talk loud. Talk loud.
talk loud.
So we went and had lunch. We went to Tortilla Joe's. Is that what it was called? It's like this Mexican place right there by Splitsville.
Okay, so
I
it's
think
called
that's what it's
Tortilla
called.
Joe's?
Is it Tortilla Joe's?
Was that inside the park?
No, it was downtown Disney.
Is Tortilla Joe's? Let's call it Tortilla Joe's. But it was a Mexican restaurant inside downtown Disney, and it was
It was really good.
You went at 9 a.m.?
No, well, Well, it was 12 p.m. for us, because we actually walked around a little while. No, because I don't think we got to the hotel until around 11
Okay,
or
all
so.
right.
Yeah.
With arriving or whatever.
Lunchtime,
Yeah.
I've heard LAX is the worst. So
I actually had no issues with LAX
Really?
leaving or arriving.
Ooh.
Either way.
Well, leaving was a pain in the butt.
For you?
Yeah, because remember they checked my bag because my Switch.
Oh,
I didn't unload my Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Into the thing. They're like, next time do your Switch. And I was like, oh, okay.
So we went to Tortilla Joe's. Brock and I both got loaded nachos with steak, and then you had a burrito, right?
The burrito.
But the best part about this place, and if you go there, make sure you get it, is their chips and salsa. They make their salsa fresh. They're they said they have like 2 people all constantly making salsa, and it was so good.
So good.
Oh, it was really, really good.
And then this fiesta sauce they had, I think that's what it was
Oh,
called.
yeah, for your burrito, right?
Oh, I should have asked them what it was. It was so good. I want to know what it is.
It's
So-
a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta keep it a secret, guys.
So that's when we went back to the hotel. Had a little nappy poo because we were tired.
You were so tired.
we were jet lagged already. We're like, let's take a nap and then we'll go back out. So that's when we were able to go walk around the hotels and stuff. So we went to
Paradise. Which one did we go first? We went to
No, I think we went California first, the Grand Californian.
Beautiful.
And as soon as we walked in, we're like, oh wow, this is Wilderness Lodge or Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yeah, it's
I
exactly.
walked in and I was like, this is literally
Yeah,
Wilderness Lodge.
yeah, it was really nice. Don't get me wrong; it was really cool. Like we walked around like where they had like the fire pit outside.
Yeah,
we
so
walked by
cool.
the pool and whatnot. It was super bougie. Like you could tell it was super expensive. Like anywhere that's got like a piano playing inside their hotel.
Oh.
Yeah. We're not gonna pay
Grand
for that.
Floridian
That's
Resort and
where
Spa.
I stayed.
Oh man! All right, so no more pinkies up for Brittany. It's pinkies up for Maddie now.
Yeah.
Maddie,
So-
go sit back over there.
Graduation present.
no, that's cool. It was really nice. Like I would love to stay there.
Such a nice hotel.
Yeah.
So after there we walked around. I think we got to what is it? Paradise Pier.
Paradise Pier.
Yeah. We were really surprised by this place. We thought it was going to be really nice, and it really just looks like an upscale Howard Johnson.
That is the bottom hotel.
Yeah, it was.
Is that what it is? That's what's supposed to
It's
be?
the value.
I mean,
Really?
it was nice, but it wasn't very Disney. Like Didi and I were joking around because like everybody's just like leaning on stuff.
Yeah,
and,
everyone's
it's
just
like
chilling.
just chill. It's like, hey, what's up, man, or whatever. It was it was nice. It didn't feel like a Disney hotel.
It did
Like
not.
even like our Pop Century, which is one of the value hotels. You walk in, you're like, oh, this place is crazy nice, whatever. You walk into this place and like, it's a Holiday Inn.
Wow.
I think they bought it from.
Oh, okay, so that would make
Oh.
sense.
Converted it. I think.
Okay.
I could be
Maybe
talking
it's
about,
like a swan and dolphin deal.
I don't know.
but
Mm.
like reversed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is a Disney.
I'm sorry.
It's actual
Yeah.
Disney or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't know
I see
if
what
it's
you're
that
saying.
one or the Disneyland Hotel, but I think they bought
Okay.
one of them and then like reverted them into
Okay.
their own hotel.
That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, because it didn't feel Disney
Yeah, it didn't feel Disney
at
Yeah.
all.
It's kind of like Cabana Bay. Insofar as it's like the value one, the big
The
one,
theming
Yeah.
isn't as
the
good, though.
volume.
Yeah, no, there was like no theming to it
none at
whatsoever.
all.
That's a
Yeah.
shame.
Which is a big
Like
problem.
the only thing
Disneyland.
was like you walk in and like there's the Goofy statue. That was about it.
yeah, the Goofy
Yeah,
statue, and
yeah.
then you have that big old like Disney store that's like off. To
Oh
the
yeah,
right.
yeah. But there you go. And that's when we walked over to the Disneyland Hotel. Really like that, and that's where we
Oh,
actually
so
had
pretty.
dinner. We went to Trader Sam's.
Yes.
And
Iconic.
spent a little bit of money. Was not expecting to drop as much money as I did. Well, because
good.
I mean, we only had we each had 2 drinks, right? I think that's what it was. I had 2
I
drinks.
think I too.
Yeah, yeah. Because
yeah.
we had the Piranha Pool, which was
Oh,
like
fire.
all kinds of rum or whatever. It was really good. And then whatever.
Whatever their version of an old fashioned is.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But the food they had there, Fraka had like a cheeseburger, and of course they had gluten free, which was awesome. But they had like a pineapple slice on the burger itself. It was really good.
Yeah.
I had this like island hot dog. It had all kinds of stuff on top of it, and then this really spicy brown mustard. And then you had
The vegetable spring rolls.
it was really good. Yeah,
Very good.
Really good food. Really
and
good
the
food.
sauce they used was good too. Some like a different tangy sweet.
Oh,
spicy.
okay. The dip it in or whatever.
Yeah.
The one thing I loved about the Disneyland hotel, their pool, they had the monorail slide It was so cool looking.
I loved that
It
slide.
was so.
Oh, did you go on? Yeah.
I didn't go in,
Oh,
but
but
I
just
just
wanted to
see
look
the
at it.
pictures, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I love that
And it's so
slide.
yeah, because we saw it because as we got there, it was sunny, and as we were leaving, that's when it started getting dark or whatever,
Oh, so
and it
pretty.
actually lights up like a regular monorail. It looked really
Yeah.
cool. I have pictures. I'll show you guys afterwards.
Of course,
yeah.
It was really cool. Met a really cool cast member talking about he's coming over to Orlando soon.
Yeah.
He was from Hawaii, right? Is that what you said?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then real quick, and then they also had like the luau. They had like luau singers.
Oh, yeah,
out
yeah,
there,
yeah.
which was so neat.
Yeah.
And like Trader Sam's was actually outside.
Like they had
Oh,
the indoor
so-
part too, but it was crazy busy inside.
Oh, stupid busy.
Yeah.
But like I
He
thought,
sang "Over the Rainbow."
I almost cried.
Yeah,
And
he did like the regular. Yeah,
Just like that.
yeah, yeah. But that's
I
that's all.
have a ukulele. I don't know what's up.
I know
You know,
do.
you know how to play the ukulele?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, not not for a while.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll pick it back up.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
learn it.
Please
All right,
don't.
so whoa,
Ooh,
shots
shot
fired.
I'm gonna play it in the middle of the night.
And I'm gonna bring my violin. My 2 violins I'm gonna bring.
I'm gonna bring my trumpet. How do you feel about that, Olivia?
Then I'm
I
gonna
got a
buy,
calicchio. You don't see it coming.
I'm gonna buy an automaton.
What is a calicchio? What is calicchio?
It's a brand of trumpet
Oh,
made in
oh.
Hollywood. It's nice.
I thought you were talking about
classy.
like a ColecoVision or something.
No, I don't got no
Video-
king trumpet, no Bach trumpet here. I'm a professional.
Whoa,
All,
whoa.
all those trumpet players out there know what I'm talking
They're
about.
like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, and everyone else is like,
Sure.
yeah.
And that's where we went back to the hotel then, right? I don't think we did anything else that night.
Yeah, we went back to the hotel.
Because we knew we were going to have a long day at Disneyland the next day. And that's where we went, picked up the first day. Thank God Didi came with us.
Oh gosh,
Oh no,
they lied to us at orientation. That was the theme.
So Didi is a, what do you call it, a partner, is that what it's called?
Is that what they're called?
Whatever,
Something.
because he works at Splitsville, so
Yeah.
it's not like Disney brand or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So he has the green ID, and he was told he could get
They
into the
told
park.
they told us. So I even asked them. I said, "Hey, we can even get to Disneyland Shanghai." They're like, "Oh yeah, you totally can get in." So I'm like, "All right, so if I book this Disneyland trip, I'm gonna go." Oh yeah, you're gonna be able to get in. I try to get in.
Yeah, no. So thankfully,
No.
Didi came with us, and
Swear.
Brock was able to get him into the park because otherwise he would have dropped $300 just to get into the park.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like,
Oh, who told you that? You need to
"Yeah, I am. I'm gonna.
Oh my
I'm gonna fight them. I'm gonna find that lady.
fight me
and I'm
behind
gonna
Let them
Restaurantosaurus.
you lied to
right
us.
here in Denny's.
Yeah, so we started off the day at Disneyland in a quite fun way.
in a very fun way.
But that was the thing with the Miz thing. So the Miz theme music is when we were leaving down to Disney.
Yeah,
And we're like, why don't we hear that music? Of course, sorry guys, this is wrestling theme.
More
music.
wrestling.
Somebody was playing the music, and we heard it, as they were driving past. Like, what is that? I know what that is. And somebody was blasting someone's theme music as they were driving. So that was the theme for our, trip.
okay.
That was
We kept
all
singing
day.
it throughout the whole entire week
And
or
just
whatever.
blasting it everywhere.
Yeah, it was great.
We had no shame, especially in line.
Oh yeah.
Don't treat me like a woman.
So that's when we went to Disneyland, of course, and that Max Pass that they offer there
Game changer.
Yeah.
is the absolute craziest deal that Disney offers. So we go in, we get our tickets, and it's $10 to get your Max Pass. Not only does it include Fast Passes, but it includes your Photo Pass as well. So anywhere you go, you get Photo Pass. Like all the pictures that we were uploading, we got for free from the Photo Pass thing. Max Pass, so we got in line for Hyperspace Mountain,
Yeah, that's the first thing
and
we
we
did.
got our Fast Pass for Indiana Jones.
Yep.
As soon as 9:30 came, when we were able to go Indiana Jones, we were allowed to book the next Fast Pass. And then, we booked it for whatever it was. I think it's,
Not Matterhorn. Was it Matterhorn?
I think it
was
might have been Matterhorn.
Aerodynamics.
And we,
Ooh,
once the next
painful.
time came, we'll get there. Once the
Steel
next
tube roller coaster.
once the next time came, we were able to book the next Fast Pass and the next Fast Pass and the next Fast Pass. By noon, we were almost done with like all the Fast Pass attractions. It was crazy how good of a deal
Yeah.
it was. It really was.
And it was $10
$10 a day,
Day.
per ticket. That's it.
They didn't offer that when I went.
Oh.
I went during the 60th, so it was like before.
Oh,
like,
okay, before
Max
all
Pass
that.
and everything. So we didn't have that, but we did buy the photo pass. But I wish we had that.
I wish they
Yeah.
would offer it here. I know if they did do it here, it would be a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
I think they should do it here, but do it like $10, but only per park, because over there it's $10, but it's both parks together. So all right, so we did Hyperspace Mountain first.
Yeah.
I could not believe how good this ride was.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
I was blown away.
Oh.
So, of course, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. So, hearing Star Wars music being blown into my ears off of the rockets or whatever you want to call it, as soon as you're going up,
Oh, that's
and
wonderful.
you're going through hyperspace or whatever, and all of a sudden that's where the TIE fighters come out and they start shooting at you, and there's lasers blasting. The best part about this ride, how smooth it was.
Oh,
So smooth. My midsection did not hurt by the end of the ride.
Yeah.
Which was phenomenal.
And it was
And-
fast. Like I think we said it was a 30, 32, 31 miles an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're going that much faster because of course being in the dark or whatever.
When I went on it, it was before I moved here, so like I
We're
went on
boring
that
Olivia
first.
over there.
Oh, I've been yawning for the past 4 days. I'm annoyed.
I went on that first, so when I moved down here and I went on Space Mountain for the first time in years, I was like, oh my god, I was like, this is gross.
And that's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I love our Space Mountain.
Oh.
It's
OG
one of my
space.
favorite rides.
OG.
But
Theirs
the
is-
one there is just like wow.
It's
So much better.
Like I put it on Twitter, and of course it's hot take or whatever. Closed Rock and Roller Coaster, put Hyperspace Mountain there, make it a Star Wars ride. I know they're not going to, but like I think as much as I love Aerosmith. Don't get me wrong, but I think that and everybody hates that it's Star Wars, everything or whatever. But
please leave
it,
Sunset Boulevard.
At Galactic Nights, they're doing a Star Wars overlay.
yeah,
for
and
Rock
yeah,
Roller
and they've done it
Coaster.
before,
Yeah.
but just. They don't have like the digital screens of and everything coming through, and like I loved it so much.
We rode it like 4 times during our.
Yeah, I
whole
think we rode it
vacation.
twice.
We rode
right?
it twice.
Yeah.
It-
It's so good.
I didn't expect it to love it that much.
Yeah,
Like,
that's exactly what we said.
I got off and I was like,
It was
think
the
I'm in
savior of
love.
Paris.
Really?
Yeah, we watched
Yeah.
a video.
We
about
watched
that.
a video about it the other day.
Oh wow.
I don't know if we can like plug other people in this, but it was a defunct land who talks about old closed attractions.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know who you're talking about.
Well,
yeah.
they were talking about just Space Mountain and how in Paris how they have what's it called, Discovery Land instead of Tomorrowland, and how they made it Jules Verne themed, and it was the savior because, as you might know, when Paris opened, no one
went,
It
yeah.
was
Wow.
a big failure. They were thinking about closing it because it wasn't making any money. It's still not their most popular park.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
it's a really beautiful park, very deep story and theming, and they put a lot of work into it, but the French just didn't want to go.
Because they hate the America.
So next up was your favorite ride.
Matterhorn?
No.
Oh.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones! Man, Indiana Jones was something else, man. That ride blew me away. How come we don't get rid of Dinosaur? Bring Indiana
I
Jones
rode
here.
Indy before I ever rode Dinosaur.
And which one do you like more?
Indiana Jones. I rode Dinosaur and I was like, what is this? And I
It's
still
terrifying.
Don't go, I still don't go
It's
on
so
it.
scary.
Dinosaur?
I know.
Dinosaur.
Still scares me. Still scares me.
I
I'm
don't
terrified.
I don't go on it anymore.
I go on Dinosaur to relax.
She makes me go on it. And whenever we're in Dinoland, and of course I'll do it because I love my best friends, but I'm so scared every time.
Didi's the same way.
I'm the same. I'm terrified.
He's so
Definitely
scared.
afraid.
And we
Definitely.
take pictures. The T-Rex
Carnosaurus.
Carnosaur is right there, and Olivia's like posing like this, and I'm like,
Oh, every single
Didi's usually like
So
hiding in
scary.
me or Fraka's like shoulders or something. Like, he's like my little 8-year-old.
I'm definitely afraid.
Dinosaur is so relaxing.
but I do it because I love Olivia so
I
much.
love
But I love
you
Indiana
too.
Jones more than I want.
Indiana
It's
Jones.
never
It's
been.
so much. Oh my god.
Okay.
See, I don't know if I would say it's better. I know you would. I think the thing that throws me off is that you see the other cars that are driving around, and
Oh, yeah,
I don't
fine.
like that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then you do realize you're kind of going in a circle.
Yeah,
But-
but like it's the same track, but of course, in Dinosaur you don't see that, because it's all dark.
It's all like wide open.
You've
and
been blinded.
And
You have
out of
no
the
idea
two
what's going
times,
on.
we did have some issues with the boulder at the end.
Oh,
Yeah, we're like it was just like a blank scene. Like there, it was just dark, and all of a sudden, like
you'd see
he
like standing on the boulder, like, and
we're
I'm
like, what happened?
What happened?
Where did the
Congratulations.
boulder go?
okay. But
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it a lot.
I like it so much better than Dinosaur.
I can definitely
You can
say
get out
that
of my
the
seat
Indiana
now.
Jones movies are better than the dinosaur movie.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah. What's
She-
the dinosaur's name?
Aladar.
Aladar.
The iguanodon.
Of course.
Of course, you would know that.
Oh boy.
And
then I did realize that Disneyland is, I guess that they love long exit queues.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And no theming.
No.
Yeah.
I've
So-
been
just
told the queues in Disneyland are like not.
Yeah, the legit, like, the only themed ride really was Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
else was just like, okay, you're walking through a queue.
Huh.
Yeah.
So Space Mountain was cool because you kind of went on the roof.
Ooh.
Oh,
I went on
Did
the
you?
roof.
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah, the one part. Yeah.
But we
yeah,
got Max Pass.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we did notice. That, like, a lot of there's like really no theming there. Of course, it was all built forever ago, so then they
Yeah.
didn't have it all then. But
Well,
let's see.
Queuing
After
theory.
The what?
Sorry.
the what?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we were supposed to do Matterhorn next, but I think it went down. But
Yeah,
we'll
it
go
went
ahead,
down. You're right,
we'll
you're
go ahead
right,
and talk about it now. Matterhorn is the worst ride that I've ever been on.
Oh, hands down.
Hated it.
Okay, I enjoyed it, but I do.
How?
No, I agree with you.
All right, so
it was
so we're old
painful.
men. We're old men with bad backs,
It was
and
painful for me.
like I have a bruise on my hip because
no.
like this, it hurt.
I think I literally felt it the next day. Like I think I woke up. I was like, "Oh man, I don't feel well."
Oh, the Matterhorn.
Legit.
My mom gets motion sickness, and we're all like, "Oh, it's like Space Mountain. It'll be fine." And we got off, and she was like, "You guys lied to me."
Like anytime we walk past the queue, we're like, just don't do it. Don't do it, people.
Yeah,
Don't
we
do
would
it.
literally walk by and be like, "Don't do it, guys.
Get a back
Don't do
brace."
it. Don't be a sheep. Don't be like them."
I mean, like you have to do it. Just
You gotta
'cause
do
it's
it
the
once.
Yeah,
Matterhorn,
and that's what we said.
but
We
No?
did it once, and I'll never do it again.
I would recommend not to do it ever, ever.
if I go back with a first timer, like I'll do
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
yeah, with one of them, I'll
You're not
do it,
invited.
but- oh,
You went without me.
Like,
Oh yeah,
I
you can
didn't
come.
know.
Me and Natalie will go.
You met. Oh no, wait, never mind.
like there's some parts that like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It kind of scared me. The Yeti kind
Oh,
of.
the Yeti
The
thing.
Yeti. Did
Yeti.
it move?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I wonder what
At
that's
Joe
like.
Rohde.
I was like, this is new.
And then the really cool thing was the screen that they put up in the very beginning, where
Oh,
he's like
yeah.
behind the ice, and you actually feel him like bang against the ice, like trying to go through. And they recently
Nice.
updated that. I think
Yeah.
that's what I was told.
That's fun.
I don't remember that.
So it's
Sounds
cool.
sounds fun.
Sounds
It's a
dangerous,
cool ride
sounds
in
very-
theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like it's too much. For
Isn't
me.
it the
Updated.
first steel tube roller coaster?
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
It should be
ever.
the last.
They've gotten better.
They need to
Well,
fix something.
I did hear that apparently we did have the rougher side, so we had all like the turns and whatnot.
Wait,
apparently,
there's two different sides.
yeah,
two
apparently
sides?
it's totally
Yeah,
two.
there's just-
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't realize that they're totally different. Yeah.
They're two totally.
Yeah,
Now
like-
you got to ride it twice.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not risking it.
So we'll go over to the other. Well, the other two bigger rides, Splash Mountain.
yeah.
Splash Mountain was cool because it's the old school like single rider thing. It's not like what it is here in
Yeah.
2x2. I was in the front, and that was probably not a good idea.
Oh, no.
Man.
Sit the fat guy in the front with all the weight going down. Yeah, probably not a good idea. There was a literal wave of water that went over top of me, and not even the big part. It was just like the slip and falls or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Slip and fall.
Yeah.
Classic.
But then their Splash Mountain is shorter.
Yeah.
And it's creepier.
It's creepier. They're the Brayers. The Brayers. I don't know how you want to say it. They're older.
Oh yeah, he's got like old man hair, like
Yeah.
dark brown hair.
And it's depressing.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Like, all right, so
Oh,
you
my
know the part
gosh.
where you're getting ready to go up the big hill, and then you have the
Yeah.
vultures like, laughing place. Well, they have
Great
that,
impression.
Yeah.
but they also have like families,
Oh my
like
gosh.
mothers, like teaching their kids like how horrible it is to live in this area and,
singing
whatnot.
this
Like,
sad song, like, and I'm just like,
you gonna die.
basically,
Is it like the demented version of Laughing Place where it's like an opera lady singing it?
except
What?
it's not the laughing place.
It's
It's
like-
legitimately like, don't go on there if you want to die.
Yeah. That's it. It's like
And I'm
it's
sitting over there like, because you're waiting like in a queue to go up. I'm just like, give me a razor blade. Like,
Is
I'm
it-
so sad.
Is
Is it more accurate to the stories? Like, does that happen in
I'd
the...
never seen Song of the South, so
I never-
even before Song of the South, the
Like the
stories that they had
actual-
written?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I have no-
What's his name? Uncle Remus, the Uncle Remus stories, like the original, the Tar Baby. No,
Super-
okay, never mind.
Oh,
Super
Oh.
racist stories. Didi, you want to talk about that?
let's hope that they're not accurate to those stories. then.
Let's go on there, master.
Hey, honey there, child, I'm gonna go catch that rabbit. Oh, super racist Splash Mountain. I love
Oh,
it.
man.
I
I
tried
love
their
it.
version, which made me very sad.
It's in Critter Country.
Yeah, and that did throw us off a lot with
Yeah.
seeing Critter Country. We were
Okay,
thrown
me and
off.
my sister, we were in the parks by ourselves because our parents wanted to nap. And we
Shout
were
out to
like,
Callie.
yeah, hey,
Shout out
Kelly.
to
Shout out, Callie.
We were
Shout out
like, well, we don't want to nap, so we just left, and we were in the park, and we went to Splash Mountain and the line was long. We were like, oh, we'll ride Big Thunder. And we turned to the right to go to Big Thunder. And we were like, yes. It's not
It's not here. Yeah. That was really weird to us. We're like, what is Critter
like
Country?
I was like in a different, like, I was like, let's go to the Haunted Mansion. I headed walking as if I was going to Liberty Square. And then I was like, no, we just passed it.
It's
in the style.
I'll never get over that. Like
How
the lands are like 2 feet long.
Yeah. They're
Like
Yeah.
you, oh my gosh.
So it's so much smaller, but I feel as though they make better use of all the space there.
Agreed.
Well, they have to.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So the other big one was Big Thunder. I like Big Thunder. It seems like it was basically just a mirror track of what ours is.
I thought it was a little bit smoother. I'm sorry. I thought it was a little bit smoother.
I like the ending where we're going through the little town or whatever. But the best part is the LED
the
like
projection
of like
things.
the
Oh my
TNT
God.
blowing
Yes.
up.
Yes.
We lost our
It
minds for
was-
this.
Oh my God. I was so excited to ride this ride.
You're going
for
up like
that
the
reason.
hill and like all of a sudden like the TNT like lights on fire and you're seeing like snake around like all these different like little I don't know, wicks I guess you could call it, and all of a sudden it blows up.
Theming.
And you're
And
like,
that's when
"Oh,
you
it's
And you
cool."
get the smoke,
Yeah.
and then you go down.
Yeah.
It was
It's
really
awesome.
neat.
Yeah,
Really neat.
But like I like that ours does it on the outside, but seeing it there on the hill or whatever was really cool.
It makes more consistent storytelling.
Yeah,
I was trying
yeah.
to think of the right term.
Yeah, the only thing really big difference between that was like theirs doesn't have like the flood area in the very
Oh,
beginning or
but
whatever.
that's
Yeah, and I like that part too.
The possum.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What else do we? Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
I like ours better. I like Magic Kingdom's better.
Do you really? Oh yeah.
I don't like theirs. I don't just like the aesthetic of their house. It just looks like random manor,
It's,
that you find in Bon Ton, Louisiana.
I love their
Baton
facade.
Really?
Rouge.
I don't like it.
It's
Facade
a
is so
southern
pretty.
plantation instead of an old Victorian house.
Yeah, I don't know. I like ours that it actually just
Yeah,
looks like
I
a
do
creepy.
Like, yeah.
Like we kept making jokes. Of course, it's a wrestling thing, but it was Bray Wyatt's house. That, just
Eye of the Tiger.
I do like the Hat Ghost. He's my favorite.
But I do.
it was cool seeing him.
I do like our house better, like in terms of like the house shape. But I think our Haunted Mansion ride is so much better. I don't like you have to like walk through like half the ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're literally walking through half the ride.
Yeah.
So
When
like
we yeah.
Yeah.
on
I know
our
what
Haunted
you're
Mansion, you
talking
have like the murals that like look at you
the
and
pictures.
and like, they glow in the
Pictures.
dark and
So
stuff like that.
pictures.
Yeah.
That is actually in part of their queue.
I think I've heard that before.
I think I
Yeah,
told
you got to
that.
Yeah.
walk through the portraits and
Yeah.
then
Like,
go
you know the
down
hallway?
an elevator. It's,
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
actually
also
an
it's an
elevator.
actual
That was
elevator.
I did like that.
That was
about it.
cool. That
I
was
thought
really
that
neat.
was awesome too.
Let's see. What else did we do?
Like the stretching room is an
Gringotts.
actual elevator.
Yeah.
An actual-
but
Gringotts
this
is not an elevator.
well,
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a
Yeah, you legit
Really?
actually
it's
feel
an
it moving.
Oh, okay.
actual elevator.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So it's like, is this haunted room
Is
actually?
he stretching?
no,
And
this
you're
No,
is
it's an elevator.
yeah, there's yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, I think I like theirs a little bit more because of being outside.
Speaking
it's
of
outside.
not just Winnie the
Parts
Pooh,
of it, I should say.
not just Winnie the Pooh, but these dark rides. I forgot how trippy these things were.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Toad.
yeah,
Man.
Mr. Toad. Yeah.
No, dude, Alice in Wonderland.
Oh
what?
yeah, that
That
was
was
that was
also-
really weird.
yeah.
And they're long. I forgot how
Really?
long they
Yeah.
were.
Yep.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland especially.
Alice,
Well,
Alice was
there's-
long,
There's
man.
just 2 stories.
Their Alice in
Their Alice in
Wonderland
Wonderland
ride
ride is
is
2
how does that
stories.
work?
It's
I
like
don't even know.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. It's like you're just going, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you see that you're on top, and you're like, oh,
How'd we get up there?
And then you-
Until nothing.
Yeah.
and then
Like,
you go
pop
back
out.
in and go through that gimmick. And I thought the Winnie ride was Winnie the Pooh ride. I thought was a lot longer than ours. It felt longer. I
Really?
thought.
I thought the opposite way because I
Maybe-
think they put like scenes together in theirs.
Maybe it's because also we're outside too.
Yeah,
Like,
I just like the outside part. I love that.
That's so cool.
Little. Oh God, what am I talking about? Small World.
Small World,
outside.
very
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah, it was really
Colorful
cool.
facade.
Loved it.
I like playing I Spy with the Disney characters.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
I
exactly
thought-
what we were doing.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah, that was really
They
cool.
That
don't
was
like
so
it.
cool.
I loved it.
It was. I hated it's a small world. Don't give. I hate it.
That made the ride bearable for me.
Same. Because Mike was like pointing out, like, is that? And I'm like, wait, what? And then
Yeah.
like all of a sudden, like, oh,
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
And
Yep.
there's Nemo and Dory in
No.
the Australia
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
I thought that was
I
really
think
cool.
It's so
Why don't-
they fit well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're
'cause-
designed to look like the dolls. It's
Yeah.
really cute. I liked that.
Why don't they do that here? There's a lot of things I question why they don't do that here.
Paint the night.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we know why they don't do Paint the Night, and it's Mac the truck.
Yeah, Max the
He's-
truck ain't going anywhere near.
Max the truck?
From Cars.
The-
He's the big
Cars
truck,
truck.
the semi. He's too big.
Yeah, there's no.
Need to
Yeah.
fit
He's
over
literally an
the
entire
bridge.
truck. They can't get him here. They can't
Yeah.
So
get
is
him
that
over
the
the bridge.
legit full-size 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
can't
realize
get
that.
here.
I just thought it was
Yeah.
just.
They
there's no
can't
way you can make that
transport
turn.
it,
Yeah.
and they can't
Just
put
leave
it over
them
the
in
bridge.
California.
They can't make a turn. It's
Yeah, that
and
turn
then-
in Liberty Square.
Yeah.
There's no way they'd be able to make.
And it doesn't fit over the bridge.
Throw
It
back
exceeds
to
the weight
when
limit.
Maleficent
Which
caught on
bridge?
fire.
Hush.
From Liberty Square to
Oh, okay, yeah.
So not in any of their parks. What about Animal Kingdom? Could it be in Animal Kingdom maybe?
Now, why would
would
they
it fit
put
there?
Paint the Night?
Yeah.
To get rid of Dino Land USA.
Put it in Hollywood Studios. You can put anything in Hollywood Studios, and I think that you should, because the whole theming
Yeah,
used
it
to
fits
be.
there.
It was when it was MGM Studios and Hollywood Studios. You have studio lots,
Yeah.
and you could be filming anything. And they're not doing this, which I think is a mistake. They're making like immersive and like, oh, you're flying
Yeah.
to Batu, which I think is a mistake. Which I think it's really fun, like being in Star Wars, but. You could just have like, we're shooting Star Wars here, we're shooting Toy Story here, we're shooting Avengers New York here, if we ever get the rights to that, God willing. We're shooting Ninja Turtles over here. You can put whatever you want, wherever you want. You don't have to have in-betweens, but they're not doing that.
Yeah,
and
they're
I
not
don't know
about
why.
the whole like behind the scenes thing anymore.
Which is a shame, because that's what I really love.
There are still like elements of that in the Star Tours, very beginning of the Star Tours queue, where like the
and in the gift
trees-
shop, you can see
exactly
all the stuff
Yeah.
where
out
the
there.
trees are like hollowed out and there are lights in
The
there. And there's only
AT-AT.
parts
Yeah.
of the AT-AT. So,
I
you know?
think it's the perfect opportunity, and they're absolutely missing it.
Yeah,
and
I
I
think-
think Universal is doing the same, sort of getting away from
what are you gonna do?
The behind the scenes thing.
Yeah.
and just putting in like minions.
Oh, jeez.
So at Disneyland, there's really not that much more. Like we did Star Tours, we did a lot of the stuff that we have here just to see what the differences were. But we did eat at the Blue Bayou.
Oh, yes.
Going
And if you
down
don't
the
know,
bayou.
it's like
Going down
the
the
Mexican pavilion where the boat goes through, but over there it's Pirates that goes through. But Pirates was down, so we didn't have the boats going through.
It is
Yeah.
so much better than the one here.
See, that's what everybody keeps telling
Everyone
us.
keeps saying-
Twice
long.
as long,
Yeah.
2 drops.
Two?
Drops. It's twice as long.
You didn't go on it at all?
story
It
is
was
much
it was on
better.
refurb, yeah.
Well, we have 2 drops
'cause they're
too.
Putting in red.
Yeah.
She's cool. You seen red over here? Yeah.
I still have not.
I still have not seen
yeah.
it.
She is super cool.
We stay away
Really
from Magic
cool.
Kingdom.
I'm kind of on
Yeah,
strike
no,
with
me
the Magic
too.
Kingdom. I'm kind of boycotting Magic Kingdom. at the
Same,
moment.
just always.
too much.
So anyway, the food itself was amazing. You had the lamb.
Let's not talk about this.
Fraka, she had the jambalaya. It was really good. But the MVP of the whole entire vacation was the Monte Cristo made into
A beignet.
beignet. Oh my god, it was so good.
and so okay, so everything on the menu was very expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Like my thing was like $40-something.
like a $12 mint julep. Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, let's not talk. Mint juleps are my lifeblood. Let me see. Fraka's thing was like 38
Something like
something.
that.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
His thing was like $25.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest thing.
It
And,
was so
It
huge.
smelled so good.
I love
and
Monte
it
Cristo.
looked so good. And it tasted so good.
You were really mad.
I was legitimately so mad. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. But because like on the menu, it made
It just made it sound like a sandwich.
like a regular sandwich. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want that.
Did you not know what a Monte Cristo was going in?
Heck no. He told me about it. He told me like how he made it at home, and so he made it basically like a Cuban, almost like a Cuban sandwich.
It is
Kinda
like a
sort of,
Cuban,
yeah, yeah.
and
And
then
so-
you fry it.
So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, that's just a Cuban. I don't care. I can just get that like down the street, bro. When they brought that thing out, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was
you kidding
massive.
me?
It was
What?
crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Huge.
So the rest of the stuff, we saw the parade. Well, what we could see from it, because that place gets crazy for the parade.
Bet.
Stupid.
So we saw it from afar. Like they kept trying to push us away. We're just like, oh, we're just cooling down in the shade over here. That's all we're doing. We're not watching the parade. So the parade was okay. Nothing really to write home about.
No.
I hated the fireworks.
Lights.
There was really, there's nothing to write home about the fireworks at all.
And then they bring out benches.
Yeah, the benches were
what?
everywhere.
Out benches.
So they
Where do they put there's no room.
all around the main street. It was crazy. Like,
Benches.
wherever they have benches, they bring them all around, like circling.
They did not do that.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy because
They're
we're like,
on
where did
another
all these come
level.
from?
People would get trampled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. There's no walking in this area. It's you're sitting
You have
down
to sit
and
down.
you're waiting for the fireworks.
You have
There's
to sit
no
down.
one walking around.
They make you
What
sit down.
hospitality?
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's how you know. That's how I knew. That's when it clicked to me. Like,
Serious
okay, this is
business.
very local park.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is.
That's when it
The only cool part we really saw was the up house like floating by.
Oh,
We're
that was
like,
cool.
that's cool.
That's
And
cool.
okay, we're done.
Yeah, I saw I forgot what they were called. I think they're Disneyland Forever. I don't know. The 60th ones.
Uh-huh.
They were phenomenal.
Really?
They were so good.
I mean, it was just
I
like,
don't know what they're called.
No.
it's not Illuminations.
I love Illuminations. I don't know if you're being
Reflections of
sarcastic
No,
or
no,
not.
he's being
because
serious.
I love Illuminations, Reflections of Earth since 2000.
I'm
Chaos,
obsessed
order,
with
and
they,
meaning,
they
am I
really
right?
need to update
That
it.
I
though.
listen to
Update
that
it.
9-minute
Update it. Update it.
orchestration every day. It's beautiful.
Maddie says
Don't get
burn
rid
it
of
down.
No, it's beautiful.
I think it's great.
I don't want
No.
people in Epcot. It's my.
It is great, but they really need to update it. They
rid of it.
really need to update it.
It's
I would have thought they
timeless.
would have got rid of that before Wishes. It is timeless.
It's
It's
about
beautiful.
16 years overdue.
Yeah.
You're 16 years old.
Get out of my chair.
So next day we went to Disneyland Adventure or
California Adventure.
California Adventure.
Oh man, this park. Woo!
So we were really thrown off by it at first because we're like, oh, we look like we're going into Hollywood Studios. As soon as you walk in, that's what it feels like. You're straight up going to the Hollywood Studios.
A good feeling.
We went in got standby for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But we got fast passes for Cars Land. Guardians of the Galaxy
Could cry.
legitimately may be one of my favorite rides of all time. It was so good. Like
So good.
it does not deserve to be that good. It was mind-boggling how good it was.
Oh,
Like
man.
being launched the way that you do, compared to here where it's just like, oh, you're just going through and blah 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 blah. Don't get me wrong, I love Tower of Terror, still one of my favorites of all time. Guardians of the Galaxy
Blows it away.
is amazing, absolutely amazing, and the soundtrack just makes it that much better.
And then the different scenes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drax kills me. We laughed hysterically every single time with Drax on
you're
screen.
welcome.
If you are not a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, would you still enjoy it?
Yes, just because of the launch. Like legitimately, like when Rocket just says, "Okay, let's go," and you're launched up.
You're done.
And I think there was one ride that we did. I legitimately didn't think that the ride was going to end. That's how many times we were going to come out. We're just like, how many? Like, it's an hour, guys. Like, we stop. Like,
Is it still randomized drops or is it singing
It-
to the music?
It felt like it.
I don't know. I was laughing so much
Okay.
that
Yeah,
I didn't
there.
know if you noticed or
Yeah.
not.
I
All
don't
5
know.
times we went on it, I was just enjoying myself too much.
Yeah, it was
to
such a
just
blast.
Really
I want to go right.
notice.
5 times, yeah.
5 times.
So good. Between all 3 days or whatever. But Guardians is great. We did Cars.
Radiator Springs,
I
boy.
loved that.
But
looks
before
so
we even got onto the Radiator Springs Racers,
Yes.
we went to Mater's.
Junkyard Jamboree.
Yes.
Shout out to
the hidden gem
The
of
hidden gem.
Disneyland.
Yeah?
We laughed so much on this ride.
It's such a good ride.
Yeah, like-
you wouldn't think it is.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you're on the tractors and they're like,
Yeah.
And they're
flying
yeah
around?
pulling
Uh-huh.
it back and forth.
I think it's going to be the same ride system as.
Aliens,
It's the
swirling
alien one.
saucers.
Yeah,
okay. I was going to say the
Oh,
nickname.
really?
At Toy Story.
It was a
Acronym.
different way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say the acronym. I
But
can't do
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna have Mater singing them great songs.
Yeah,
for
but-
it.
oh, no. All right. So Mater,
Yes.
no, and the best part was Mater speaking in Spanish.
Oh my gosh.
So
Or
He's like-
Genie likes to say. No,
He's
absolutely.
like, hey, order ass.
Yeah,
I
oh.
love that.
oh, it
Yo
was
to
so
tango.
funny.
Buenos dias.
Like, we had this little
Literally,
Spanish.
that's how it was.
We had this little Spanish kid coming up like behind us, and he was laughing hysterically at it. Oh god, it was so funny.
That's so fun.
Oh god, it was so good. So that's when we did the Radiator Springs Racers. Screw Test Track. Radiator Springs Racers is amazing.
So
I'm not
good.
even going
I
test track.
okay.
Chevrolet.
My order is Test Track 1,
Yeah.
Radiator Springs.
Get out of here.
Test Track
Really?
2. I love Test Track 1.
No, I do too.
Old-
I did.
old
I guess I
school.
should say.
Old school,
But
yeah.
there's something about like going in and seeing legitimately some of the coolest
Yeah.
animatronics
They were-
that you will see,
oh,
and
they were
then
awesome.
I love that you split. Depending on which way you go, you either go
Yeah.
to Ramon and you get your car painted,
Or
or you
you
go
go to
left
Lu-
and you get Luigi
Luigi.
to do your cars. And the
That's so
coolest part,
fun.
they lift up your car and you're like, I'm like, what is going on?
I went
That's so
to
fun.
Ramones. Oh, I wish I went
You
to
don't-
you don't
Luigi's
pick-
now.
you don't
No,
pick
it's random because the
whichever-
first time we did
That's so
Ramon,
fun.
and then the second and the third time we went to Luigi's
Luigi.
side, and racing the team next to you, like we were so much trash talking, and of
Oh,
course
yeah.
It's
it was
hilarious.
Fast and Furious. So of course we're yelling ride or die.
Ride or die!
It was so much fun. It really is. And
Yeah.
then just the theming of that ride itself, the architecture and the artwork that they have in that ride is mind boggling.
Detailing.
Like it's crazy.
Theming of the whole land.
The whole land,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you
I-
look at it, like the mountain
The Cadillac
peaks
Mountain
are,
Peaks
like,
or whatever.
the-
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Are,
it's
like, the backs of all
but
the
it's like
cars.
that's how you can tell the difference between Disneyland and California Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I guess old school back in the day they didn't really
Care about theming,
care
yeah.
about theming and details
Yeah.
because you could tell Disney.
Oh, yeah.
This one, when I'm in Cars Land, I'm just
Yeah, you feel like you're in that movie.
yeah, and just California Adventure in general, like
Yeah.
the whole park. You're just like
Yeah.
wow. Like I was blown away. I think I could stay in California Adventure forever. If
Yeah,
they,
it
if
was
they took
great.
away everything. I loved California
Yeah.
Adventure. But keep going. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Cars.
Let's
Cars
see.
are so good.
Then we did Luigi's.
Oh,
Whatever
another
the
hidden
dancing
gem.
thing is. I didn't realize that apparently they did the flying tires
They
there
did,
at first,
and that was closed.
and
when I was
it
there,
failed
but-
horribly, and then it turned into the dancing thing that we
Really?
did.
What is that?
So it's like the trackless cars that you get in, and you're basically doing like a waltz or whatever.
Just the
Yeah.
square dance.
Yeah, it was cool because the
Loved
first
it.
time we rode it, Frock and I were in the one car and Didi's on the other, and we ended up in the middle, and everybody's dancing around us.
Yeah, it was so
we didn't
cool.
realize what was happening at first, and Didi's like, "Dude, that was so cool! You were in the middle." Like, were we? Like, I didn't even realize. Like, I don't know what's going
I
on.
think the story is like you're at a party with Luigi.
Yeah, it's like
Heck
his
yeah.
family,
Yeah.
and they're all having
Yeah.
a great time.
Yeah.
Big Italian
Get together.
hoop-de-doo.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they're
It
doing
was
the whole
so
music. Yeah,
dope. I
so
loved
cool.
it.
And I think that's when we went back over to where Guardians was, and we met a bunch of the Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Legit, I love it so much. I love that you can meet characters from the MCU or
Yeah.
whatever
Mm-hmm.
MTPU, whatever
Whatever.
Brittany was calling it, theme park universe or whatever. Because I
Oh.
guess the theme
Yeah?
park universe has a different universe than what the actual cinematic universe is.
oh.
Yeah,
That's
so-
how Gamora and Spider-Man and whatnot are still there. Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah,
Everyone is still
Okay.
alive, and
Yeah.
Loki lives too.
yeah.
Boo.
When I was
How
there,
dare you?
I know.
So-
I know.
Yeah, when I was there, it was just Cap and Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
And
Really?
Yeah,
So-
it was before they
Before everybody
introduced
else?
Everyone else.
Really?
I didn't meet them.
I've seen
There, I didn't
pictures
have
of Black
time.
Panther. It looks amazing.
So we met Cap first, and
Yeah.
we stood in line for Cap, and that's when we were actually talking to him. And if you guys don't know, my wife is actually obsessed with Loki. Like, she loves Loki. As we're talking to Cap, Cap's like, "Hey, if you guys happen to see this really mischievous person, make sure he stays out of trouble." And that's when he's like, "Yeah, that guy right over there." And that's when Frocka sees him, and he's like, and I actually have the pictures that
I
the
saw the
photo pass
pictures,
took,
yeah.
and you see this progression of Frocka losing her GD mind. It's so funny. So we took the picture with Cap, and of course Frocka goes over and loses her mind with Loki. Legitimately, like one of the coolest characters I've
that's
ever met
wonderful.
because
Yeah,
he
he's
has
really
his
cool.
mannerisms down.
Oh, I'm sure it's
He's
lots of
great.
fun.
Yeah, he just roams. Like he has no.
A lot of
I love that.
That's the thing about Disneyland. A lot of the characters just roam around.
Yeah.
And it's
There's
such a
no-
local park. You could never do that here.
Yeah, there's no cues.
There's
Like I
too
saw
many-
Peter Pan, like he was running away from children. He was
Really?
he was playing tag with kids. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
And that's Loki. Like he was everywhere. He was messing with Cap. He was messing with Thor. Back and forth.
Yeah.
So after Cap and Loki, well, I'll just talk about all the characters while we're there. We met Thor and Gamora. You tried
Together?
I tried to
Yeah.
I tried to spit some game at Gamora. Didn't work.
Yeah, she was not having it. I don't know if she was just really Gamora or if she was just having a bad day. I don't know what was going on
I
there.
don't know either.
Then we met Black Panther and Black Widow. It was really cool. They were really interactive. They
Yeah.
kept wanting to talk about everything. They actually have Shuri's gauntlets in one of the cases there, and then they have the actual Black Panther mask that's from the movie as well. And you can definitely tell that they're from the movie because they're worn. Like you can tell like there's actually marks on it or whatever.
Yeah.
They were really cool. Met Spider-Man. He was
He
really
was
cool.
really good. I like Spider-Man.
Yeah, he had the mannerisms down. Somebody yelled to him, "Hey, aren't you dead?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about, bro." It was really funny. But some of the coolest characters, Gamora again, but Star-Lord.
That guy. Give that guy an award. He had to watch Guardians
Every-
at
20
every
bazillion times.
Had to. He had it down to a science.
Because
Like,
this was the dance party in front of Guardians.
bro.
And he looked like him a little bit. He
little
was
bit.
pretty good. But the mannerisms that he had down he was Star-Lord. He was great. He was really good.
So special.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Marvel, but like I don't
know who that is.
I love just the live entertainment and theme parks so much that this stuff makes me want to cry. And I was like,
Oh
Yeah.
We
you
met,
would love
Star-
California Adventure.
Like
You
I
love it.
was worried that I was going to make Didi mad because I was like, I want to meet all these characters. So I'm like, hey, I want to go meet all these characters, and we're waiting in line to meet these guys. So I'm like,
you're
I really
having a
hope I'm
great
not
time.
making Didi mad because I really want to meet these guys. But it was so cool. And then Groot like looks like he's Groot. Like,
And I'm just like, I'm literally like, oh, hey.
and he talks. He's
It's-
like, I am Groot.
It's
I am
Big
Groot.
Groot?
Yeah.
And I just kept saying, dude, I'm sorry, I don't speak Groot. I'm like, nah, man.
Don't
No,
speak tree.
no, you did. I am Didi.
I just went, I am Didi.
that part in Infinity War.
Yeah,
I had to do it.
Kills me.
I had to do it. I was like, I am Didi.
And then
I
you
am
went up
Didi.
and danced with all the kids.
I danced with all the kids. The lady thought that was really cool. She was like, "Oh, thank you so much for staying up." I was like, "Ah, no problem."
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, I kind of got forced up there, but
we might have pushed them up.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
I was like,
fun.
it was fun. Like, yeah, it was fun.
Let's see what else. What else there? Oh, the water ride there, the Bear River.
Bear
Run.
River
Yeah,
Rapids.
Grizzly-
Let's call it that.
Grizzly,
Grizzly.
River. Yeah,
Grizzly
yeah, whatever
River.
that thing is. That
Critter
was,
Country.
It was
No,
really
that's
cool.
the park. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
the other one. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
We got wet. Didi kept saying, "I don't get wet. I don't get wet." Yeah. You were soaked by the end of that ride.
That ride.
I think that one was closed when
Was
I
it closed there?
I
Yeah.
think it was closed for
You didn't miss
reserve.
much.
I liked it.
And
I thought
think-
I liked it too, but you didn't like in terms of like
Yeah.
say like missing going on say like Maters.
No.
I figured it was like Cali River Rapids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
it's exactly.
You actually just went on Cali for the very
I
first
did.
time, like a week ago. or
Yeah,
whatever
because
that
I had
was.
been on that kind of ride before. I grew up near Great Adventure.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I got something over
Yeah.
there. I don't know.
yeah,
Something
they
like
had,
that,
the
yeah.
same thing.
Jersey.
Let's see what else we have. The Goofy coaster, the Sky School or whatever.
That scared me.
Didi might have cried a little bit,
I did.
Yeah?
I was terrified.
Okay.
and it's painful.
Oh, and it
If,
hurts.
if,
no.
if you're a dude, it's painful
very
because
painful.
because it
Yeah.
has like a hump in the
Yes.
seat,
Yeah.
and it's especially when you're hitting those the hills and whatnot. Like, ow,
Ah, jeez. And you
haven't-
kind of felt
yeah.
like you're about to kind of like fall off,
Just
because it doesn't turn like Primeval World does, which needs to be torn down.
Oh.
And,
You were destroying
just-
Dinoland.
he hates it.
I hate Dinoland. I hate Primeval World. It's like
That's
the worst ride
He
ever.
calls it the death trap.
It is a death trap.
It is bad.
See, it's deadly.
I mean, I don't like any mousetrap roller coasters, but that one specifically
yeah,
is
we
tragic.
got upgraded to the theme park view room because we told them that it was my graduation. They're like, "Congratulations, you got a theme park
Congratulations.
room." I was like, "Oh, sick."
It's my wedding.
I'm gonna say that every single time I get.
Hey,
Hey, I
I
just graduated.
I just graduated from UCLA.
And we had it overlooking California Adventure, so we were watching Goofy Sky School.
The
and my
bear.
sister doesn't like roller coasters. So I'm like, hey,
That
Callie,
one bear.
want to go on that with me? she was like, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And then we got off, and she was like,
Just like New Matterhorn.
Let's see. The swings. You and Fraka, you
One of
rode
the swings,
that.
that was fun. That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
I'm not about the swing, so
No?
yeah, you guys. Yeah, no,
That's
I
what
don't
you're
like that.
It's
I do
just
the
a
swing.
circle.
And then whatever the other
Rocket.
swing rocket thing was.
That was
actually,
fun, too.
It got
Yeah.
shut down early because the winds got crazy.
Yeah.
Toy Story Midway Mania, basically the same thing. Except for there's no theming to the queue at all.
Yeah, that's annoying.
well,
That's so
Potato
annoying.
Head is outside though, which I think is.
Did we see Potato Head? I don't
Nope.
think he
There?
was. No, I don't
They
think
were
he was.
still
Yeah.
doing. They were doing
Were they doing
construction.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because when I was there, the Potato Head is outside.
Yeah.
Like it's not in the queue.
In the queue,
So
yeah.
he interacts with people.
It's
who
the
aren't-
weather, you know?
Yeah, he interacts with people who aren't in the queue.
California is
Which is
pretty
pretty
chill,
cool.
and
Oh.
Florida is so angry.
Don't even get me started about California, man. I'm going through a massive depression right now.
Well, while we were over there, we did the yellow snow, the ice cream. So we were not expecting it to be as good as it really was. It's lemon ice cream. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then you and Fraka had the
parfait.
chocolate one,
The chocolate one.
the chocolate covered lemon ice cream or whatever. And then the parfait. It was really good.
So good.
Line is too crazy though. They need more windows.
Yeah, we had to wait in line at least 30 minutes each time.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see what else. Met Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps from Zootopia. That was really cool.
Big fan.
When I met
Not
them
a
for the
Zootopia
first
person.
time, I
Oh,
like
no.
almost cried.
Did-
I ran up to her and I was like, I love you so much.
Did Judy Hopps give you the
Zootopia
weirdest
changed my
sounding
life.
kisses ever? No. She was like, it was very strange.
Actually, she might have. I don't know. I don't remember. But
It was.
Like,
I just remember it in my head. I just keep hearing.
it was
What is
right
happening?
after Zootopia
Bunny
came
kisses.
out. Yeah, it was
Yes,
right after
hello.
Zootopia, like months after Zootopia came out, and I loved it. And I went to her and I was like, I love you so much. And she was like,
Still love
okay.
it.
So we did Soarin' 2. I don't like their queue at all. It's really weird.
Oh,
Is
it's
it
like
themed?
very old school.
I like ours.
It's like an industrial air hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's themed more than ours is really.
But it's
Yeah.
not a fun theme.
Yeah, I don't.
It's,
It's weird.
sad.
And I don't like
Sad.
their costumes.
It's like a
it's
Costco
that,
theme.
It's that, what were we saying?
It's a jumpsuit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
Like
jumpsuit.
an air
jumps-
hanger. Like
yeah,
a
it's like
hanger.
jumpsuits and stuff. Where I like ours where we look like,
Like
we're
flight
actually a flight attendant or
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know.
That's
I
nice.
really liked the theming
Patrick.
of their queue
Really?
better than the video game they have at the one.
No,
here.
we had so much fun.
We played like 2 minutes.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was in the standby
You
queue
know,
same here.
for.
for the very first time, whenever we went, it was like 20 minutes. And we're like, let's just do
Oh, wow.
standby. And
Yeah,
it
and
wasn't
I went,
even 20
I went
minutes.
one night by myself while they were watching Illuminations. I don't like the show.
Oh, that's blasphemy here.
I'm sorry. I went on Soarin' by myself. and
It goes
it was like-
wishes, R.I.P. Illuminations.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Everybody hates on
Watch-
Didi for actually
Watch,
liking
watch our
wishes.
vlog about Happily Ever After, and you'll see Ava and Natalie go off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so Ava hates it as well.
Oh,
Yeah, well-
they went. I mean,
We
I was
did-
editing it, and I was like, wow.
We vlogged the last night of Wishes and the first night of Happily Ever After. And in Wishes, we went off about how much it means and how important wishes are. And everything started with this one man who believed. And oh my gosh. And then Happily Ever After, and we're like,
You're a woman after Didi's heart. I'm just saying.
well, that's why we're called as dreamers too.
There we go.
Actually,
Make a
did
wish.
you ever tell the story
Oh my
about?
God.
Okay.
So
we were
depressing.
fighting over what to name our vlog.
I mean, just
we were like
no
we
idea.
couldn't decide.
Yeah.
So finally we were like, okay, wishes, because wishes means something to each of us. And
Does.
I said, watch, we're gonna name our vlog after wishes, and like 2 weeks later they're gonna announce it's closed. Not
The
even kidding.
next
The
day.
next day after
They're like, final
they're like
days of
final
Wishes.
show, and I'm like,
Maddie.
I called it.
So I should blame you, ladies.
It's
for
Maddie.
It's all Maddie's fault.
I said it as
We
a
can blame
joke.
Maddie for a lot of
Oh
things.
my goodness.
the best show to ever grace
Beautiful.
Disney World.
Tears.
Oh, good.
Just because Olivia wanted to name it after an extinct attraction. She thought like, oh, you remember that?
Yes, I do.
She's like, wouldn't that be fun and quirky if we just named it after something that wasn't there anymore? Like, no, people won't really get it. So we named after Wishes. Wishes ain't there anymore.
What were you gonna name it?
You know what?
We thought of a lot of
remember.
them. We
I
had a
could
whole
probably
list.
find a list, but
I think we deleted it.
River
It's like a
Country.
Google Docs.
I really didn't. I don't
Wasn't
know.
it like
One of the things was Main Street Gazette, and I hated that.
Oh, man.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that?
something to do with the citizens too? I think.
No.
we weren't
Living
even.
in Citizens Never.
We weren't even that into the citizens back then.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something,
Oh.
but it was my leg, and they don't know. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's happening.
So sorry.
Tattoo.
So
Okay.
I got a tattoo.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, she got a thigh
it's
sleeve
just-
of all the
just-
citizens' face.
No, I have.
I don't know what's happening. What does it say?
It is. Y'all can't see it, but it's
Yeah.
the coordinates of just Sunset Boulevard, and
Okay.
it says "and always will be," which is the last of the dedication because it's a Hollywood that never was and always will be, and then a sun for Sunset. And it's more than just the citizens, but they do things there, and we spend so much of.
You said doo-doo.
I do.
Sorry. Every time somebody does it, sorry.
Doo-doo or underwear.
They perform there, and we spend a lot of our time there. I've met one of my very good friends that I know now. Her name is Kat.
friend.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Kat.
Kat. Thanks for the bracelet.
Hey,
Shout
Kat.
out, Kat.
Hey, Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Meow,
she's
meow.
just the nicest gal.
Yeah.
Give us a rating,
And-
5-star rating.
Today.
Too.
Yeah, they went to Hollywood Studios without me. Like,
You
when
had
does-
work.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening.
What's happening?
We're losing control.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about Disneyland. Who cares about Hollywood Studios? Not me.
No, it's fine.
I've never
Never
been there
even
before.
been to Disney's Hollywood.
What were we
what else?
talking about?
Oh,
We were talking about California Adventure and how amazing it was.
How did we get on this?
Soarin' and
Soarin',
wait time.
All right, so the only things really left from California Adventure was
Paint the Night.
Paint the Night. Well, first we're going to talk about that restaurant that's right next to Soarin', the fast food service with the burgers and the waffle fries.
Oh,
Yes,
with
I'm
the
listening.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Legit- no, dude, I think they're better than
Yes.
waffle fries. I think they're better than Chick-fil-A because I went to Chick-fil-A Friday after we got back.
Yeah.
And I think their waffle fries are better than Chick-fil-A.
Well, if they're anything like the
fries.
Frontierland waffle fries,
Golden Oaks Outpost.
Is that what it's called?
They have waffle fries there.
they
There.
are.
Waffle
I'll have to try it.
So
'Cause
good.
Fantastic.
I
I think
hardly
they're better
ever
than
eat
Chick-fil-A.
at Disney.
Chick-fil-A's fries are like soggy and not good.
Yeah, these ones are crispy and nice and
can't even
salty.
eat them
Yeah.
without
then
Chick-fil-A
these are
sauce.
The same
as
thing?
Golden
Oh.
Oaks.
Blasphemy.
There's also the food truck in Disney Springs. The
That-
Magic Kingdom one has the waffle fries.
Oh.
Also, ESPN
Yeah.
Boardwalk apparently has the same. I have done my research on these waffle fries.
It's because fries are all she eats. Fries and hot dogs.
Yeah, she's
and that's
right.
it.
Dr. Pepper.
Paint the
Love
Night
Dr.
though.
Pepper.
Paint the Night is beautiful. Please bring it here.
here.
It's so long.
It's very long. I didn't realize how long it was. I'm just like, 30 minutes later.
Wow.
Okay, we're still
Oh
not
my
done.
goodness.
Is it like slow moving or there's just a lot there?
I think maybe both.
I think it's a combo of both.
It's a lot of big floats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of space in between. So I don't know if they just weren't keeping up or what happened.
Were
but,
you
yeah.
like at the end of the route?
No, we were like right in
In
the
the
middle.
middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dead
We were
middle.
like right there by that water fountain, right there by Cars Land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because sometimes they can't keep up.
I watched it on Main Street in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, because it's a California Adventure right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, there were some gaps, but I think the gap was behind Mac, so I think they had to keep.
I didn't know it was a real truck. Like a
Yeah,
full
it's
size.
a real truck.
Just a whole truck.
Yeah.
It's so pretty though, man.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Really, I thought the Mickey one was my favorite one. That
Yeah.
thing was
Just because of the thing at the end,
I
the
love
thing
Yeah,
spins.
yeah.
And I liked the Tinkerbell, how she actually.
Slides, yeah.
That was so lit.
What's
No-
the
no pun
parade?
intended.
I think it's in Paris where
Patty.
where
They're
Peter
hanging-
Pan and Wendy are like
Tokyo.
Is
I
that
think
Tokyo?
yeah.
They're in the air.
Of course
and they're
they
just,
have, of
like,
course.
Tokyo's amazing, and I gotta go.
Someone bring me to Tokyo.
Let's just go to Tokyo.
Let's just go to Tokyo.
Of course,
You can
I
get
can't.
in.
No, I can't get in because Tokyo
Is that the only one you can't?
No, I can't. I can't get into the water parks. I don't know if you. I don't know, but like with my Blue ID, I can get into Shanghai and Paris, but I can't get into the water parks.
I thought
here.
you could get into the water parks, but you can't bring people in.
Nope. I can't.
Maybe we'll double check on that because I think you can.
Last
tried.
time she checked.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was
Maybe
a
I'm
while
mistaken.
ago.
I'm
So.
sad.
Okay.
One more
Not
question.
Tokyo because it's owned by someone else. Yes. Go
Oh,
ahead.
oh yeah, because that's the other one. So, question before we get out of the Disneyland stuff. So, Travis, our friend Travis Coaster, he
Hey.
says, the bread
Classic.
bowls at Disneyland. Am I right?
The what?
Bread bowls. So we actually did not have the bread bowls.
Oh no, we didn't have them.
We did have those beignets, the Mickey beignets.
Yep. Very solid.
Oh my god, they're so good. Especially because they put a pound of sugar.
They did.
And you just shake that thing up. And,
we're just
like my last
scarfing that thing
beignet was just white. That's how much
Yeah.
sugar I had on that thing. I was disappointed that they did not have the gluten-free beignets. Fraka could not have any, so she was quite disappointed. Yeah, so get gluten-free stuff in Magic Kingdom there. Or yeah. It's, by the way, that's very weird that they call it the Magic Kingdom. Don't call it the Magic
Yeah,
Kingdom.
they call it Magic Kingdom. They say, "Welcome to the Magic Kingdom," and we're
Really?
like,
Wait, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Over the
Because it's
loudspeaker.
Walt Disney's
Disney's
Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom.
It's weird. Just call it Disney.
This
Call it
is
Disneyland. Yeah, this
Get
is
your
the-
own thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
"Yeah, just call it."
We were
Disneyland."
actually kind of like aggravated about like this is not
It's
Magic
not
Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom. This is
Dare
half the
you.
size of the Magic Kingdom.
I don't think that we talked about anything else.
We did the monorail tour.
Oh yeah, monorail was cool. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a tour.
Tell
It's
you.
not.
And how short it is? Like I had to
Very
duck going
short.
in.
And I'm like, oh yes, we go through Tomorrowland and you turn the corner and it's like you're on iDrive. It's this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah,
So weird.
right there with Pixar Pier or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or not
Like,
Pixar, Paradise
Pixar
Pier.
Pier.
Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
turn the corner and there's like a golden corral and you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh,
Yes,
Legit.
the dream.
Yeah.
So weird. And then
Oh.
the
The railroad. Disneyland.
Yeah.
So I actually really like how you go through and there's like animatronics. Like it was like the Grand Canyon and
they
then
still
the
have the-
dinosaur.
yeah, the dinosaur.
It was weird because we felt like we were at Energy or Ellen's
Yeah,
Energy.
yeah.
Adventure.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
get to do it when I was there. Fantasmic was closed and the railroad was closed.
Yeah, we
for
didn't have
For
Fantasmic.
Rivers of America.
the
And
whole
then
Star
they-
Wars stuff. Yeah.
But they talked about like they showed dinosaurs like dying and stuff like
Oh,
that.
no.
The,
It
the
happens.
end, that last extinction part. I was like, well, that's kind of depressing. Disneyland has a lot of depressing stuff. in it.
We saw the
dark.
dinosaurs out here in Give Kids the World Village.
Oh
They're
really?
like dinosaurs outside.
One
I'm like,
one looks like it's dead. I'm
yeah,
not
but
sure.
you know, it looked a lot like the sick trek from Jurassic Park, so it's
Oh.
probably just the sick trek.
Oh okay.
You know.
Maybe
It looked like a
Universal
little train
donated
that they could ride and like see dinosaurs. I'm like, this
Maybe.
is so
No,
cool.
yeah, I love this place. This place is awesome.
This place is really cool.
Anything else? Like, I don't. I think.
And
we-
then the Speedway, I guess, was cool.
oh, Autopia.
yeah,
Yeah, it was cool.
Autopia
Did I do that?
throwback.
Utopia.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like
Opening
better than
day,
ours.
Frank Sinatra and his son on Autopia.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Never mind.
I know.
Yes, on
Oh.
opening day, Frank Sinatra went with his son. Rode
It wasn't
Autopia.
beating him as he was driving, right? Drive better.
Please.
Stop bumping me.
Did you ride the Nemo submarine?
We wanted to, but there was always a crazy line for it.
It's
walked
real
right
slow
onto
loading.
that.
Really? Yeah. No. There was always line for that and Autotopia or Autopia.
What I
was-
thought was
Boo.
weird, I went in the middle of July.
Mm.
The
Yes,
2
go
weeks
on.
after 4th of July,
Uh-huh.
and it was dead.
Yeah. No.
It was dead.
It was so funny because everybody kept asking us like, was it busy? And we're like, in the morning, yeah, But as soon as like 2-3 o'clock hit, it was crazy. Like,
Yeah, it got
as soon as
stupid.
like school let out, everybody would come. We're like, it's
'cause it's
crazy.
so
local
local.
park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
I think that's so
It's
fascinating.
and that's exactly what we kept talking about over and over again. It's like it's so weird. You barely see any tourists. It was weird not hearing any English accents whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was very
It
strange.
was also weird.
No Portuguese.
Just
Yeah.
seeing like Anaheim, California
huge.
on the name tags.
Oh, yeah,
just seeing, like,
not
pretty
seeing
much
anyone.
Just seeing Anaheim,
Yeah.
not seeing like
Yeah.
New
Oh,
Zealand,
yeah, from
or
New-
New
New
Hampshire,
Jersey,
the-
Pennsylvania, yeah,
it's,
whatever,
like,
yeah.
just Anaheim.
Just
And then it was
Belize.
weird. We had like a Matterhorn operator who looked like 15 years old. And we were like, this is so
Bet.
strange.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, there was
Yeah,
a lot
there
of
was a
like
lot
you
of
know,
A lot of
yeah.
teenagers,
Kids
yeah.
with summer jobs, after school jobs
I
at
know,
Disneyland.
which
That's
is-
crazy.
yeah.
Well, it's funny to see because you don't see too much of that here. It's usually CPs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I started here when I was in high school, but I could barely do anything. I could barely work any hours or whatever. So, but seeing it there, it was like that stereotypical like Simpsons ride, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, let me press the button or whatever. It's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Reading
It's
his
like-
algebra book up.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it
it was very strange.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I love the park. I can't wait to go back. Hoping to go, whether it be the end of the year or even the beginning of next year, to go back and take
Hopefully.
the kids.
Go for
So,
Christmas.
I'm trying to go for
It all
Halloween.
depends, when
Oh,
Frogga
yeah.
can get off or whatever. So
I think the locals like check when the local passes are blacked out because since it is a local park. it
well, the
might
hard
be
thing
more
is too
empty.
because like customers are blocked out like every weekend.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, so
That
like we
is
could
really
we
weird.
had to go during the week because Frogga was blocked out for
Yeah,
your the
weekends.
weekends or whatever.
Interesting.
So like I think like Monday, we were able to do either, but like Tuesday I think we weren't allowed to do Disneyland. I don't know. It was something weird. It was like
Interesting.
you can
It
do
was
one
very
or the
weird.
other.
That's
and-
tough.
Yeah.
but-
Also, their morning hours are weird. Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, they didn't stay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
their morning
we,
hours.
yeah we didn't have any issue.
Interesting.
They opened up at 9 when
9.
we were there every single day.
'cause
So
we
Yeah, they
had
let us in
morning
at 8:30
hours,
and
but
then-
it was like they were like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday was California Adventure. Like like you know how here it's kind of like every day is kind of just like a
Yeah.
toss up. There it's like every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday it's California Adventure, and every this day is Disneyland, which I thought was interesting. It's like set, so
Weird.
you know.
You can
Yeah.
plan your day.
yeah, but
Here it's just kind of like
Did you watch the trolley show in California Adventure
we saw part of it.
with
Yeah, we
some
saw that.
newsies and whatnot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mickey actually singing. It was kind of
Yeah, it was
weird.
cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Did you
kind
watch
of
World
cool.
of Color? Or
They
was
didn't have
still
it.
down?
It's down
Okay.
because of Pixar Pier.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Boo.
I know.
Yeah, the only show we actually sat down and watched was the Magical Map thing, and that was really cool.
That's
Seeing
neat.
all the princesses actually
Yeah.
sing
Yeah,
or whatever,
that's
that was
and
really
then
cool.
Mickey coming out of the
Live
page.
entertainment.
Yeah, and then like going into it and whatnot. That was
like,
cool. It
Yeah,
was
that's
wild.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm upset you didn't get to experience the fun wheel. It's a weird. It's
we saw people on the back of a truck
Yeah,
in
we
front
did.
of our hotel.
Oh.
They were like carrying like some of the
the
gimmicks.
pieces.
yeah with,
carts.
yeah the carts or
Like
whatever.
this would-
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they swing.
Yeah, they move and
It's-
whatnot. Yeah.
yeah.
Do they have any that aren't swinging?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have stationary and they have swinging.
That's all I could do was the stationary. There's no way I'm moving on.
Okay,
I've heard
I
of that,
didn't
yeah.
think it was going to be that bad. And then, like I said, my sister's afraid of roller coasters
Yeah.
and heights, and my mom gets vertigo. So we're
Sounds
up there
exciting.
on this swing, and it was awful.
No, thank you.
It swung you like over the lagoon. It was.
Oh heck
Yeah.
yeah!
Oh no.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
All right. Well,
Fun, but
It was
basically,
fun. It wasn't fun.
go to Disneyland.
Oh,
Yes.
so much better.
do it.
I
Go to every
wouldn't
park.
say it was better, but I loved it.
I love things about both.
Yeah, exactly.
Way
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
There's just something about the original park, I think.
Yeah.
I've never been, so I can't say.
Yeah.
I like started crying when I walked in. I was like, "Walt Disney,
Disney.
This place.
In the apartment above the firehouse, and you're like, there he is.
I like went to the firehouse and I was
in the
like,
window.
I love you.
So really quick, new releases for the week. Movies, of course, you're having Solo.
Great. That'll be a great movie. Pass
Yeah.
movie.
I'm excited for it. It's not the get hype movie of the summer, but
No.
I'm excited to see it.
I think it'll be nice.
Game wise, you got a few games coming out this week. Dark Souls Remastered. It's on all the platforms and then also the Switch as well. You got Detroit Become Human over the PS4.
Oh, it's coming out this week.
Yep.
Okay.
Overwatch has their 2-year anniversary event. H1Z1 on PS4, and that's
It's
gonna be free.
It's free.
And then, of course, this weekend, Friday 13th is having a anniversary event from the 24th to the 26th. 130% extra EX or XP and tape drops.
All during MegaCon. Yay!
And then, really quick before we get out of here, listener mail. Matt Clark says, "If
Hey.
you guys are going to MegaCon this
Yes.
weekend, who are you most looking forward to meet with?"
That's a great question. I
Pausing
try
for
and
dramatic
draw blank.
effect.
Hold for a show.
Uh,
If you don't know, Mr. John Cena is going to be there at MegaCon this weekend. Yeah. So, and he's having a panel Saturday morning.
I don't know. We can't hear what's going on.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys to bring headphones. My bad. Yeah, let me turn it down a little bit. So he's going to be there. A bunch of the wrestlers going to be there. Braun Strowman's going to be there. Shinsuke, Alexa Bliss. Of course, Jeff Goldblum's going to be there. I don't know if we're going to be able to meet anybody, but at least go to some of the panels and check it out or whatever.
Panel, I think at 11.
From afar.
Yeah, exactly. And then to see all the different costumes. I love seeing all the cosplays and whatnot. I know Brittany has some planned. Tori has some planned.
I
Tori's
don't have
amazing.
Yeah, both of them. They're doing great stuff. Yeah, I'm excited just to go. It'll be fun. I know the kids are mad that they're not going, but
none of us are going, because we don't have any money. But I'm into the costumes too, and so we'd be cute. But 14-year-old me wants to meet Jeff Goldblum so bad.
He's really expensive to meet.
I love that man.
Ava has put down some serious money to meet
absolutely.
people.
She's met Carrie Fisher. She met Mark
Hamill.
Other
William Shatner.
people.
Yeah, I put down some serious money to get my comics signed. So last year I spent
how much is it to meet Jeff?
Almost
Goldblum?
$200 to get one of my comics signed.
I want to say it's 90.
94, I think, for a picture, and then
Yeah.
an autograph. I think
You know what?
Something like that.
If I had money, I would do it.
Well, we were actually thinking about splitting and meeting, whether it be Cena or whoever else. But we don't know if our schedules are going to line up this weekend to try and meet or whatever. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, where can everybody follow you guys on the socials? So, Natalie, where can everybody follow you?
I have accounts on both Twitter and Instagram,
Okay.
and they are both I am the Natalie.
The Natalie.
Oh yeah.
How did you get
The
that
one and
name?
only.
Man, you must have signed up early.
Olivia.
Well, I'm on Twitter as @Streetmosphere now. On Instagram, it's @Jedi Training Academy for my personal, and then @Echo Lake Art for my art.
And, of course, commissions.
Yes.
Commissions.
Commissions.
Get commissions.
Pay her money.
She's great. Prices are from $7 for just a bus sketch, and it can go up to
However much.
however much for
do you
backgrounds,
want?
additional. What do you want? I can do it, baby.
Get the big package. She did great work on our stuff.
Yeah.
It was
You
great.
can get the whole cast of the Breakfast Club, but it'll cost you.
Pay rent.
Check out my stuff.
Yeah, she's got to pay rent. She needs hot dogs and French fries. Come on, folks.
Yeah.
Maddie, where can everybody follow you?
On Twitter, I am Maddie_Stilinski, because Teen Wolf. And on Instagram, I'm Maddie_O'Dare, ODAIR, because I was in love with Finnick O'Dare.
Who's finna go
It's
there?
reversed.
You feel?
Who's Finnick O'Dare?
He was from the Hunger Games.
Wow.
Yeah, it's reversed. My Twitter is O'Dare. My Instagram is Stilinski.
Can you believe you have to say that to real people?
I can't believe
know.
that you have to say
All right.
that to real people.
Really quick before we move on to Didi, Stilinski, the Teen Wolf thing. Is this from the TV show or the movie?
They haven't even seen the movie.
sorry.
I've seen the movie.
I'm
I know
sorry.
what Michael J. Fox
They're
is.
probably that was a movie?
That was a movie? What?
When did it come out? Last year?
No, I wanted to watch
Maddie,
the
you
movie.
know who's in Teen Wolf 2?
Jason Bateman.
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's so bad.
Actually,
It's
I
so
did
bad.
watch a clip of Jason Bateman transforming at the prom.
At the
Teen
prom
Wolf 2.
thing, and
Oh,
he
it's-
got his claws.
Yeah, but
bad.
no, I meant to watch the movie. I couldn't find it anywhere for free, and I didn't feel like paying.
It's on like Hulu or something.
I think it's actually
Bad
on
excuse.
Amazon Prime right
Yes,
now.
that's
I
right.
think so.
Okay, because when
Well,
I
watch
first
it.
started
I
the
got
show,
Amazon Prime. You got no
it wasn't
excuses.
And of course, where can everybody watch the show?
Oh my gosh, we have a show on Attractions Magazine.
We do.
Monthly vlog, as rumors do, comes out on the 20th. We just dropped eating like a bunch of Mickey
For like
shakes.
a half an hour.
Like it's an album.
Drop my mix. I'm sorry. We filmed it over 4 days. It was a big production. Spent a lot of money.
I ate a cinnamon bun the size of my hand.
Oh my gosh, it was.
Did Attractions pay for this food?
No.
Oh, Matt, what are you doing? Come
on.
Come on.
Spent like
Boo.
$30.
It's okay. It was delicious.
And Didi, where can everybody follow you?
You can find me all types of social media except Facebook, Blacktimus Prime, BLAKTIMUS Prime. Follow me, and you could follow my journey of depression as I'm trying to recover from California. 'Cause I miss
so
it.
bad, so bad.
I miss it. I love it.
sad.
And of course, if you want to follow the podcast on Twitter, it's going to be @AttractionsEXP. Go in there, check out our profile picture that was done by Olivia. It looks really cool.
Thank you.
And of course, if you'd like to send us an email, that's going to be expansiondrive@attractionsmagazine.com. Of course, each and every week, we're sponsored by Emmy Travel, Massman Travel, and UniversalFanTravel.com. They're your go-to source for all things Disney, Universal, and cruises.
Yep.
Reach out to them for a free quote with no
Free.
obligation.
None.
And of course, thank you once again to Give Kids a World for allowing us to film
on the podcast here, go reach out to them. Go check out Give Kids a World. And I think it's on attractionsmagazine.com right now for the tickets for the behind the themes. You know, they got a bunch of different cool things to check out over there.
Sounds super exciting.
But Maddie and Natalie, this will be your first time doing this from the Good Brothers.
From the Good Brothers.
And the Good Sisters.
And the Good Sisters.
Too sweet.
Get hype!
Yeah!